thought you weren't going to tell us.
Yeah, remember we're supposed to
I'm
be in
not telling you.
conversation, and then we were gonna transition.
I didn't just
You
transition.
literally...
Oh, there we go.
I didn't, I swear. Howdy lads, welcome in everyone. Percy shall be joining here in a sec. He probably just had to reboot his PC to get his chat to work. How's everyone doing, boys? Welcome.
Did he beat Sigrid? No.
No, I don't believe so.
No, we
I
didn't.
saw some good attempts there though.
It's probably punched through his monitor then.
That's I would I think we're at the point now where you're just throwing your fucking monitor.
Tossing that shit out.
But I'm good, Dax, mate. How are you?
Doing alright. Fucking sticky as. It's been like thundery as fuck here all week. Like thunder every single day, yeah.
Yeah, we're just beginning I think like next 7 days of storms.
It's not been that warm for us this week, I don't think.
Dude, Steve.
Beauty, how's that been going the whole playthrough?
Oh, it's good now. It's definitely better since I've got done 1 and 2. 3 was fun. The boss fight was fucking bullshit.
I think that I saw you doing part of the boss fight.
I wanted to literally throw the Switch out the window. I was so aggravated. I wanted to just pick it up, like still plugged in, just rip it up and just fucking toss it right out. Say it gone. What? It's all good.
It's quite humid here. That's the thing. It's 22 degrees at the moment. Sticky. But no, I had a decent week. Good week in work. It's my first. Feels like it's my first full week back in a long time because Jim was off. So it's my first full week back with Jim. So that was nice. I missed him. He's a good lad. That big Jim. Over yourself, Beardy?
Well, not bad. I feel like I could sleep for a fucking week, but yeah, back to like normal C.
Normal shit. What are you working on at the moment?
We just finished. I just finished 2 jobs this week. I finished the apartments that we're probably gonna have to go back to because a couple of the floors weren't done, and some of the rooms were like missing shit. But it's weird because we didn't pull any of the cable, so we're waiting. We got to wait for whoever's doing it to finish what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then I did a bank the last 2 days that I finished today. Also, gonna have to go back when I do all the mill work because we have cables going up into like the counter and shit like that.
All right.
And then Monday I start another job, and eventually I'll get back to the job I started 2 months ago. That's probably superiorly behind right now.
Superiorly behind, Beardy. It's a big word right there.
I know. I didn't know what else to use.
I don't even think
I'm going to say super behind.
I don't know if it's even a word, but it sounded cool.
I don't think so. Superiorly?
Americans have probably invented it. So yeah.
Yes, it's definitely.
I tell you, that time I created a past tense of the word sprint because sprinted.
All right.
Sprint. Yeah, no, sprant.
Yeah,
sprant. I sprant to the shop.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? You know what word always sounds fuck. I think, or fucked in the past tense. Breathe. Breathed. I always find that that's difficult to say. I don't know if it's just me.
Breathed on it.
You really have to like put emphasis on it.
I feel like at that point, just like you're better off just saying I took a breath on it.
I breathed.
There you go, Beardy.
I breathed
on you, bro.
I breathed on you, bro.
I'm breathed on you, bro.
Breathed. Speaking of bros.
Oh, sorry for
Percy shall be here in a sec, hopefully.
You keep saying it, but I mean,
I'm fucking hoping, man. I'm copium over here. Pull past tense isn't pulled. Yeah, I pulled the quilt.
I love that little cat. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Broth before hoth. Ah, Porky, well fed, my friend. What are you drinking today, boys? Any drinks? Speak of the devil.
I'm gonna have a traditional whiskey to start.
Yeah, we'll do a big slancher before you swig that down.
Nature called.
Oh, Percy. Did nature involve punching your monitor?
Nature called and Percy answered.
Yeah.
He's in a different church. He went outside and cried in the rain.
Yeah, he probably had a wank.
I think, Sigrun literally beat the shit out of me.
Aggressive wank.
Aggressive.
Yeah. Wank on the jacks. It's
impressive.
Ooh.
That's
pooping and pulling. Let's go. Hey, Nantro, welcome in. How are you doing, Percy? GG's on the attempts, though. It's going well.
Oh, thank you. She's a little bit harder on New Game Plus. Just a little.
Just a smidge.
How many attempts did it take you on? Did you play like it on your first playthrough or new game? I should say. And how difficult is it on the?
It was still fairly difficult back then. It was on my original run of the game. I think I took a break off for like a year before coming back to beat her, and I think I'd done it within an hour. When I came back after like 2 or 3 attempts, so she weren't
This
too
is what
bad.
Friday nights
I think
are about. This is pod racing.
she doesn't like stagger as much or do much damage. But we'll get there.
This is pod racing, man. That scene, the whole pod racing thing from Star Wars, still holds up to this day. I look at that like at least every 6 months. I have to go back. I think that's a savage. That whole scene, so good.
Sebulb.
Duel of the Fates. I'll do your fate, Borky. That doesn't make sense. Percy, how was your week?
Week was grand. The last 2 weeks, I suppose this week and next week is going to be tough because we're on the build up for shutdown.
Jesus,
so we'll
really?
shut down for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So you have 2 weeks off, or are you doing something else?
2 weeks off.
Oh, fucking nice. So when did that start?
That's it's the first 2 weeks of July. So Friday, this day week, I'll be.
Oh man, that's gonna be hot.
Done.
Plenty of streaming now.
Oh, yeah.
72-hour streams minimum.
Minimum.
Multiple of them, yeah.
I think I do owe a 24-hour from Movember, so I have to try get that in at some point. Yeah, no, Grant. I got physio done there this morning. I was off today.
How's the physio going? Actually, that's not your
today-
first one, right? It's like your third or fourth, or
No, today was my first session. I was
what's
supposed
your
to have
first
one just about a month ago, but they didn't say on the site that you needed a second confirmation and that you had to pay a 25-euro deposit. So when it came around,
scandalous.
I didn't check my emails until the day before, and they said, "Oh, sorry, we'll actually have to give your spot away because we didn't hear back from you." I was just like,
Confirmation. I thought that was a church thing.
Yeah, what the fuck?
"Oh, why?"
I did that when I was 12.
It's same
Fucking
here.
Pope getting involved for.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
Well, it went well. I got some heavy work done on my old shoulder up there in the lower back, and got some.
I bet you did, you dirty sloot.
Got some stretches in.
Oh, stretched out, all right. Oh, Jesus.
His beardy's phasing back into the 1930s, going black and white.
I figure out my camera's stuck on 720p.
That didn't look too bad. How's y'all weeks going, boys?
Decent week. I was saying to the lads, Jim is this is the first week that Jim is back with me full time, so it feels like I haven't had a full week in work for ages. Even though I've just been on my own. But oh yeah, Budgie's over in the Netherlands at the moment. He's meeting up a bag on Sunday.
His pictures.
Yeah, he got he had to. It was basically last Sunday. He was told he was going on Tuesday, so we're taking on a bunch of clients in the Netherlands at the moment, and himself and one of the other guys were sent over.
Ooh,
So
very
yeah,
nice.
he was chomping at the fucking bit, ready to rock.
Living it up over there.
It's a good time.
He'll
It's a
come
nice
back.
holiday.
He'll come back, lads. I have to move to the damn lads.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Is it the Dutch that are the tallest nation in the world, or is that?
No,
I think it's an African country, but I know the Netherlands is up with. I think they're like top 5 or something like that.
I like Scandinavians.
I thought there was the most intolerant of other cultures.
No. I'm intolerant of. No, I don't like people that are intolerant of other cultures, and the Dutch.
And the Dutch.
Get yourself a shit bucket. Retox, what is a shit bucket and what do we use it for? Shitting in
What are
or
you drinking, person?
I'm going to be on the whiskey, the old my fallen comrades,
the Irishman?
the Irishman, and drinking out of the finest glass, and all that.
Oh, gross.
Nice.
Tullamore.
Fucking
Copperberg.
Copperberg's so good.
Copperberg.
Yeah, got a few cans. So
We're all 6'4" and up.
I think I've still got 2
Some
tropical
tall Dutchy boys.
Strombo to have.
oh nice.
Next, well, no, actually, next week I probably won't be able to drink.
But
'cause
pour
I'm not-
myself
I'm
a
start-
Marg. Let's go. I read that as Marge.
start-
A Marge.
Either way, people know what you're talking about.
Imagine me an Irish and not drinking Guinness. Or even if I did, I'm not a huge fan of Guinness, so that's probably why I'm not
Well, I
Irish.
think it
But
was
even if
honestly,
I
the Guinness
do like
drinking
it,
was-
drinking it out of a can is like a sin over here.
No, Percy. Yeah, we were drinking Guinness. So it was me, Percy, and Doyle were the only ones like really hammering down the fucking Guinness.
I love like 1 pint of Guinness is really good, but I wouldn't drink it for the night. It's heavy, some heavy
I've
shit.
never had.
I would
It's hard.
drink it all fucking night long. Not American Guinness, but Irish Guinness. I would drink it.
Collie, I don't think
all
you'd like
fucking
it.
night long.
I think
Nah, probably
you'd
not.
appreciate it, but I don't think
No.
you'd enjoy it because I think me and you
There's
have
some
very similar.
blackcurrant in it.
Yeah,
You
that's
can,
what's that
that's the
called?
thing.
There's a name on that, isn't there?
What is it?
You
What?
put a splash of blackcurrant into Guinness.
I don't know.
I don't know. I forget the name of it.
I'd
But yeah,
maybe,
that is
I'd
a
maybe
thing.
try that.
Yeah. If you go to a place, as I said before, like there's so many pubs here that it's literally their reputation is if they have a good pint of Guinness. Even if you don't drink Guinness, if they have shite Guinness, it's like a bad pub. It holds
which is
holds a
the-
lot of weight.
Almost
sorry.
the majority
Cheers.
of Dublin.
Cheers, Collie.
Oh,
It's launch, everyone. Anyone watching?
So-
Hope you all had a good time.
It's
Man.
tropical.
Mm.
You had that before, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got 2 cans left.
What was it like?
It tastes like the. I think I said at the time. It tastes like the recorder, like mango and raspberry, but no raspberry. So it's just like a mango cider. It's nice.
Ah, cool.
I could probably only drink like 2 or 3 of them. Whereas dark fruits all day long.
All day, son. I've ever had to work in a pub for a couple of years. Nah, not really, Retox. They'll teach you, but you have to get like specialized training to pour a Guinness.
I mean, a certain pour tactics.
Yeah, it's like a barista. You need to be like trained as a barista to make good
Which
coffee.
is,
You have to
I
be
still was
trained.
blown away by that. Is like pretty much all your bartenders are also baristas. Like you can get a decent cup of coffee from a bar. Where
Ah,
like
it's just
here,
made out
if
of a
you get a
machine.
cup- if you get a
Fuck
cup
that.
of coffee, yeah, no, I don't think you understand like the difference. You guys have like it's like an actual coffee machine. Like it's an actual coffee machine.
Coffee.
Where they're making coffee in like a fucking a stained pot.
Oh yeah, they do like
in the bar here. Yeah,
what's that
It's like
called
an
where you
actual
have it
legit
in
machine.
the
A drip.
glass?
It's where it drips,
Drip,
right?
drip coffee. Yeah, I forget the
Oh,
name of it.
I've always seen drip things.
Anyway,
Press,
boys,
press.
decent, plenty of news this week. Anything you want to start off? Actually, any
Oh,
news
you
from
get that
yourselves this
alarm.
week? Anything you want to bring up first?
I'm home alone for the week. I'll try not to burn down the house.
Beardy's
Shit.
away to stream lots in the next week.
Oh, yeah.
Best
yeah.
boy.
Going to
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
that's-
oh yeah. It's a
No, I got, well,
definite,
no,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, I got nothing going on, so.
You said at the end of your other stream.
I did. It's next week. I'll be hitting the Zelda. Well, I got to make up fucking Ocarina of Time. It's a 40-hour fucking game. Whew.
It's plenty
I
more
gotta
than
make up some
40
fucking
hours in
time
the
on it.
week, let me tell you.
smash that one day, baby.
Oh, yeah, okay.
One day.
Yeah,
get it out
actually,
here.
you know the speed run for Ocarina of Time is actually 7 minutes.
I've seen
40-hour
it.
game.
It's
It's
pretty
7
sick.
minutes. Fucking disgusting.
Yeah, shit's
Oh,
mental.
no party here. I'm locking the house up like no one's fucking lived here.
Lads,
in about
Tins and
5
Gins
years.
next Friday is going to be at Beardy's place.
He-
Hosted at Beardy's
actually-
house.
He's bought his own tumbleweeds and he set them off on a timer to roll by to make sure that
Yes.
nobody's like, oh fuck, nobody's there.
Yes, I'm making it look that the blinds are all going to be drawn, the lights are going to be out. The only thing that's going to be on is my computer monitor. I'm going to look like a fucking mole man come next weekend. It's going to be
More like
glorious.
a mole man. More like a mole man.
More like a mole man. Whiter than the
It's gonna
shirt now.
Yeah, that's a
gonna
white
look
shirt,
like
Beardy, let me
crack
tell
den,
you.
all times of the day, all the blinds
Oh, yeah.
closed,
Yep.
light
I'm gonna act like-
emanating, but from the one room.
You're going to hear, I'm going to have like a speaker hooked up at the front door, and if you hear a knock, it's going to be like, fuck off! It's just like real loud in the speaker.
Oh, my meeting
Yes.
was uneventful. I was dying of toothache for the most part.
Oh, shit.
Do you
I
have
got
that
a-
all week?
I've had it for about a fortnight.
What?
You
had
had
it,
it from
so
playing Fortnite?
I had it.
Oh,
I had it download. I had it download as well. But what had happened was one of my teeth, like years ago, I had a filling in it, and then that had fallen out that I didn't notice, and then the tooth had broken, and then it had exposed a nerve. So
Oh, lovely.
she drilled it a little bit today, and then put in like some temporary filling. I need to get root canal on it, otherwise they were just going to pull the tooth. So yeah, that was
Yeah.
No,
good.
you don't need to do any of that. You just need to drink whiskey. It'll take care of the problem, no problem.
That's what I'm having.
I
There you
got
go.
I got a
That's
root
it,
canal
yeah.
here
Right
when I
down.
was younger,
Tooth
but
nothing.
when I was getting the aligners to straighten my teeth, they were curious about the root canal, so they did a X-ray and they saw that it was infected again, or the root canal was breaking down or some shit. So they were like, "Look, you can get another root canal, or we can just pull the tooth." And I was like, "Just fucking pull it." And literally next day I went in. So yeah,
It's funny. I had root canal on one of my back lower teeth,
Missing a big tooth.
like a couple of years ago, and during COVID, I bit a crisp, and it was like must have been
went
lodged
straight
in the middle of
down.
it, and it pinged the tooth like in half.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh my god!
and
That's
half
a strong crisp.
and half of the tooth. Well, it must have just been an inert weakness in the tooth. Because the thing is, it's when you get root canal, it's a dead tooth essentially.
Mhm.
They just kill everything underneath it, and it just sits there, so you can't feel it. So I didn't feel it or anything like that. Just half my tooth fell out, and then the other half broke as well. So I went to the dentist today. I was like, just before, because it was like an emergency dentist. I was like, just before you look in my mouth, just FYI, there's like a big hole. This is why. And she was like, okay, I don't care.
And then you open your mouth and she was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I had bit down a Dorito before, and it was like point down, and it went into my fucking tooth. That sucked.
Yeah.
Dude, I've only had 2 cavities in my life.
What do you
That's
guys
it.
think of the dentist?
And
Do
the
you
one was
hate-
just recent.
I hate the dentist.
I actually,
I just-
it sounds weird, but I quite enjoyed the dentist.
Scariest part of the dentist is paying for it.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks.
That's my fear.
Yeah, I quite like just going to the dentist, sitting back,
Although
chilling.
today I was looking up, I was like, oh, how much is it for like an emergency appointment before any treatment? And it was like, oh, 28 quid. I was like, okay, cool. And then it was like, average. I was like, it's probably going to cost me like the guts of like 100 quid today or whatever. Cost me £23.
Yeah, not bad.
And I was like, oh okay, cool, bye. I just didn't ask any more questions and just.
I remember I
don't
was
know, like-
the worst thing that happened to me at the dentist is like I've got root canal, I've got the tooth pulled, but the worst thing that ever happened to me was quite simple. But I have like receding gums on my left side because I'm right-handed and I brush too heavy. So I've fixed that over the years, but my gums
You're
are
not
still.
power lifting your fucking teeth out,
Yeah,
dude.
my
Take it
teeth are
easy,
still,
alright?
or my gums are slightly receding. But one
Jesus.
day I went in, and this was when they were starting to recede, so they were getting kind of sensitive. And I said to the dentist, I was like, "Look, I'm getting really sensitive teeth up here. Is something wrong?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, let me take a look." And he was looking at it, and he got, you know, the thing that blows the air.
Wait,
He was like, "Oh, is it here?" And he put it up to where it was receded and pressed it, and it lifted me out of the chair. And I was like, "Yeah, that's it." And he's like, "Oh yeah," and he did it again to make sure. But holy shit, like he just, and as soon as he did it, like I fucking, oh man, it was sore as hell. Ugh. Yeah, no, I might have to get that if my gums keep getting receded. I've seen gum grafts; they actually look pretty decent in terms of like after the procedure, like a few months after, whatever, when it's healed, looks solid.
Chang, come
Oh,
on, man.
laughing gas videos are funny. I think the next time I'm supposed to go to the dentist, I was supposed to go. I think it was like 5 years ago because I've only ever had one abscess before, and went to the dentist and they're like, "Oh yeah, you have like an impact tooth back here. That's just like you can't pull it because if we try pull it, it's just going to break up into like a load of tiny pieces. So I basically have to get surgery on it, and then like have another like the other 2 back up top.
The
here
wisdom.
can have
The wisdom,
Yeah.
boys.
they got to get pulled, and I seen the price and was like, yeah, I'll wait a bit. I'll wait a little bit before doing that. But I have to get put under, so I think it'd be funny if like I got someone to go with me, just like, yeah, do you record me while I'm just high
Oh,
as
have you
fuck?"
ever have you ever got put under?
No,
Yes.
no, never.
Oh man, this shit is fun as hell. You're like, every time it's like, right, I'm staying awake, like 10, 9.
Dude, I woke up.
Like,
When I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I woke up as he was stitching my mouth closed. That I passed right back out again. I don't know if it was from like the shock of him doing it or the drugs kicked back in. But like I woke up and he was like,
oh, to
all
wake
I
up
seen-
after, yeah, you're so
the
dizzy.
screen was in my face. He had like that face shield on, and he was like real close to my mouth, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm done. And then all of a sudden I see his hand come out with the fucking thread and the needle. And then like my head jerked a little bit and I kind of like panicked and then I don't remember after that. I think I passed back out.
You know when you're trying, you know when they're numbing, you know when they're numbing your
Yeah.
gums for like if you're getting work done, they come in with the injection. Do you ever notice they keep it really close to your body and then like sneak it in because that
Yeah.
cunt is like this length.
Yeah, it's long
And if
as
they
shit.
like held that
She
up,
showed me it properly today. She was like, I'm just gonna use this now, and I'm
if
like,
they held it up in front of you, you're like, holy
"Ah."
fucking shit, like. But yeah, I don't mind the dentist. I kind of quite like not ASMR relaxing or anything, but like I just lie back and chill. You don't even need to swallow it;
yeah.
it just suck you.
I almost fell asleep. today. Like, cause you lie there with your mouth open, but your eyes are open, but you don't directly stare them in the eye because that's just weird. So you just look up at the roof or whatever, and I just felt my eyes going like that. Like, I was like, falling asleep, and she's like, "Can you keep your mouth open, please?" I was like, "Shit, sorry." But she probably she hit me with a lot of anesthetic today. Like, it didn't wear off for a fair few hours.
I love those videos of people that get absolutely dosed up on anesthetic and half of their face is completely dead.
Well, the worst bit is when they're like, "Oh, can you rinse out after they've made it
Yeah.
numb?"
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, you gotta like try to lean over that little sink thing they have.
Or I don't know. Have you ever
mouth.
got that like it's for making gum shields and stuff like that? It's like the pink goo that they ask you to bite down on. I remember it was during November. I had to go and do that, and I had the big mustache, and they made me bite on this thing. And you go out and you wipe your face after. It was stuck. It was glued, and I had to spend like 15 minutes like pulling this shit out of my mustache. Spitters are quitters. Hey, Steve, imagine they give it to you to rinse, and you just that was delicious. Any more?
So good.
So I mean, I'm sure I went to a dentist as a kid, but I remember only going to the dentist like twice in my life, and it was like I was 18, and then again I think this last summer. Yeah, that was it.
Shit.
And I probably won't go again for another, I don't know, 10 fucking years, if not more. I have
Funny,
no
my
idea.
dentist had a TV in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I wonder about some of the horror stories that some dentists would have. It's some people going in, they just have like fuck all.
Oh, did I tell you about like Matt in work?
Teeth care,
So
and they'd be like, "Oh my god,
there's a
what's wrong with your mouth?"
That's called Mountain Dew teeth.
You're talking about
Or
that
energy
nightmare.
drink
I'm
teeth. You
talking
ever
about like
see them. Google that. Google search Mountain Dew teeth. It's
Percy.
hot.
I thought you were talking about like
Yeah,
dentists
Connie.
dentists being nightmares. I told you about Matt in work that went to the dentist, right? And he passed out. Yeah, so there was a dentist crowd that opened up in my local town, and it was open for a while, and there was always a dude outside, like in a car with a camera, and we didn't know what the fuck was going on. Turns out this dentist who had set up was like not qualified at all. He had no qualifications, and he was setting up like, but it wasn't. It was like a dental clinic rather than a dentist, so he could legally do it. But they were trying to get pictures of the dude and put him in the local paper to say, "Do not go here." Matt in work ended up going to this dude. He went in, he had to get a filling, and he went in and he got the injection for the numbing, and they said go out there to the they send you out to the waiting room for 10 minutes. Matt went out to the waiting room and he was sitting down and he woke up and he was on the floor.
No,
I've never been. I've
they
never
hit
been
you with
told
it.
to leave
It's
the
Oh
in a
really?
chair.
I usually
yeah.
get sent back out for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
What? No, dude, they hit me right there. And they're like, how you feeling? All right, yeah.
Oh, anyway, not every dentist does it, but I know quite a few do it. But anyway, yeah, they sent Matt back out, and Matt doesn't remember anything. He remembers waking up on the floor, and he woke up and he sat up, and the dentist came out, and he was like, "How are you feeling?" He was like, he was kind of embarrassed. He was like, "Oh shit, I'm after like falling over or some shit." He was like, "Yeah, I'm feeling good." So he went back in, and he said he like touched his gum to say like, "Did you, is it numbed?" And Matt was like, "Oh yeah, definitely," even though it wasn't. So and he got the thing basically like with no painkiller. But we think the dentist like fucking injected it wrong or something, and it went into his bloodstream. I don't know what happened, but he just knocked him out. Like he completely passed out in the waiting room, and it didn't numb his tooth, or it didn't numb his gums. So yeah, as soon as he came out, we were like, yeah, that dentist is sketch as fuck. Just so you know.
That's nuts.
He's like, he comes out and he's like, oh, I got a filling for €15.
Yeah. My tooth still feels the same now.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
That hurt for all the wrong reasons.
All the wrong reasons. So, boys, what's your opinion on the whole submarine situation this week?
Oh, dude, have you seen the Amazon reviews for the controller?
Oh, really?
Oh, the first one that pops up.
Jesus,
It says,
Connie.
I bought this
fuck it up.
controller because I bought this controller and it only goes down, it won't go back up. Piece of shit. And I was like, oh, dude, come on. But dude, it just goes.
Morning, Cat.
Ugh,
Thanks, contract.
like that.
Thank you. That's it's gonna be vividly in my memory. I love the way Cat came in with that emote straight after you said that. I was like, that's an appropriate emote.
It looks like
The hood.
I mean,
The hood. But yeah, nah, the whole submarine thing was fucking just crazy shit.
yeah.
I don't fault like the billionaires that went on it. Like I'm sure
What
it would
else,
be cool.
what else are you gonna spend your money on?
It
Yeah.
would be
It's
cool
fucking
to go
ridiculous,
down.
I think.
It would be cool to go down to the Titanic, but as far as all the things about the safety concerns and everything coming out about your
Have you
man
seen
who
some of the videos of like the interviews that
Oh
they've done
yeah,
with the guy?
it's crazy
Yes,
shit.
dude.
He's like,
Yeah.
"This is the submarine," and you're like,
What?
What is that?"
Yeah,
Like,
what?
it's terrible. It's so
And
bad.
then
He's just like,
goes,
"Oh, these are
he goes,
just
I got this from Camping World, and they're like, "What? You got this from
It's
Camping
Yeah,
just
World?"
Camping
like,
World
it's just
on
got
this
like
shit.
rolled bar or like rolled iron bar for like the ballasts and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
nuts. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yo,
and it's
DJ.
only got it's got one button. It's like an elevator because it should be simple and easy to use. Like, no, it's going
Muffin?
down to fucking crush depth.
Yeah.
That should look like 5 times more intense than like the cockpit of a plane, just levers everywhere.
Well,
Like, you
have
pull the wrong
you
thing, you
seen?
die.
I know it's probably slightly different because it's James Cameron. It was specialized and stuff. But have you seen like his?
Oh yeah, his rig. Yeah, that cost
Yeah,
like 10 million.
Yeah, exactly, and it's and theirs is just like a metal tube.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the kid that had to go in with his dad. He didn't want to go in it apparently, but he did
He
it as
went
a
to,
Father's Day thing.
He went to Strathclyde Uni. Is in Glasgow.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Only
Well,
19.
Shit annoys me. It's fucking annoying though. Like I know it got some media, fucking coverage, a shit ton of media coverage and that, but it's shit annoys me that it gets that much coverage and 750 people died in a boat. You know, trying to leave a country and people are like, you know, that happens, whatever. And then 4 people die in a submarine, like billionaires that paid to go down in this sketchy shit. They die and everyone feels like unbelievably sad for them. I know. News is fucked, I think. But
there was a big circus around it. I thought it was mean with some channels doing they have like a proper timer in the corner ticking.
oh yeah,
down
the
just
amount of
how much
oxygen that was
oxygen they
left.
have, and
Yeah,
like that's all kinds of fucked up. Because even if they were like to survive that long, or wouldn't they nearly dehydrate? How long do you
last without water, probably
without
like
water?
5 days. I know you can last without food for like fucking weeks, but water.
Yeah, but water, no.
You're cutting it-
But there
cutting
would
it
have been
fine.
limited rations.
Well, they had
Like,
but they had 5 days of the rations, right?
Did they?
And I think they had 5 days of food and water. I think.
No ideas. I was thinking as well, like obviously they didn't get to the bottom of the ocean and shit, but imagine floating around at the very bottom. I was thinking like that is darker than dark. Like you cannot fathom how dark it is down there. Like that is zero light.
pitch black.
Because you
It's
know the
like
way your
the
eyes
light-
adjust here in the dark, your eyes would not adjust because it is pitch black.
No, the lights that they have down there, like even with like the strong lights they use, it can only see up to a distance of 15. It's either feet or meter. I think it's 15 feet in front of you.
Or yo, fucking shut up, man.
And
I close my eyes, and it's the same. Can't see shit.
There was more likelihood of the bigger danger being getting tangled. So like going down like around like the bottom of the ship and coming up and getting stuck on like a rock or on the ship itself or anything like that. So I think the only saving grace, the only outline was that their death was almost quicker
It was
instantaneous.
It was a millisecond or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
fraction
it's
of a
less.
millisecond. It's just,
It's crazy. Like the pressure down there. Holy shit.
yeah.
It was like a millisecond, and your brain takes like 25 milliseconds to register anything or something like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know what happened. It would just would have been one second you're there, 1 second you're not.
Just blinking, except when your eyes close, they just never open again. You don't
Yeah,
remember
exactly.
anything.
But
The thing is, too, they were
can.
saying the way the pressure hits, it superheats the inside of the sub too. So
Yeah.
Oh, I said there's like nothing left, right?
no, probably not. No,
No,
Probably-
not too much.
probably not.
They found
know what?
some of the back
they'll
of it.
find. Yeah,
and
they'll find
the
the
landing
sub.
gear.
He's talking about the people. There's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
nothing
no,
left for
people,
the
there's
people.
nothing.
No, there's
Well,
no.
they're dust or something like that. Then.
Yeah,
It's so dumb though. Like if you look at like the inside of that submarine, they're going down there and then looking like on a monitor at the Titanic. And I'm like, man, this is literally a YouTube video. Or if
No,
you
there
want to
was
look
a-
out the viewport window,
no, dude,
you're
there was-
hovering
there was
over
a-
somebody's fucking shit in the toilet.
yeah. There was a small window up front.
Nothing a drone couldn't do. It
Well,
just
that's
fucking
what they said to-
strap a fucking GoPro to a penguin, send them off. Good luck.
You never need to. They have all those RFVs or what are they called? RFVs? Is that what they were? Those fucking unmanned that go down
ROVs.
there all the time. ROV. thank you.
ROVs.
They go down
Gross.
all the time, no issues whatsoever, man. You know what I mean? But
There's only like a handful of those. Like the French brought
yeah, French
the
have
French
one.
brought one.
The Canadians have one.
Canadians have one. I think the
I like how
you can't
people
well
are
you
giving
can't ask the
shit.
Russian, but
What is it?
the Russians have one.
The
But
people are giving shit to the U.S. Navy because they like, oh, we heard the sub implode on like.
they say they
No, they
think
heard
they
a
did.
bang, but they couldn't
No,
assume that it
they
was.
thought they heard banging, but then supposedly an expert came through and he was like, "That's not."
Oh no, they heard
No.
like banging, yeah, but it was like every 30
No, there
seconds, so
was
it couldn't have been somebody
there
like
was
knocking.
there's a top secret thing that they're not allowed to name that the U.S. Navy uses to track subs, and it actually picked up. They said the day about an hour after the sub lost contact with the surface, they started scamming the water or
Sonar.
scanning the water. Yeah, no, I get sonar.
Advanced
but it's not.
sonar
It's
or some
something
shit,
else.
yeah.
I don't know. They weren't allowed to name it or some shit, but they pretty much like were listening and they said they heard it implode, but they couldn't guarantee that it was it or not. They said they heard an implosion or explosion at the like near the site or some shit. They found the wreckage. So,
Have you guys ever seen the Byford dolphin incident?
was that the one where they were trying to train the dolphins for like military shit?
No, it's nothing to do with dolphins.
Oh, never mind.
It was in the 80s, I believe. So, have you ever seen like underwater welders that do things for oil rigs and shit?
Yeah.
So if they want to send people down, scuba divers, to do this shit, you know, you need to like, is it the nitrogen in your blood changes like every few meters that you descend and shit? So this work, if they were to do that, it would take them weeks and weeks to get shit done. So what they do is they get the welders, they put them into basically like a mobile home that's completely sealed, like it's
a decompression chamber.
Yeah, exactly. And they send them down there for a few weeks and they stay there in the decompression chamber. And when they need to go out and work, they can just do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably so. But
yeah, we were talking about them Swedish guys that did not decompress well.
Yes, they bring it up every when they need to get out or some shit. They bring it up and they need to leave it for a few days to like slowly let the pressure equalize. And apparently they were connecting two doorways and the guy inside didn't latch something right and the dude on the outside opened it and everyone inside just completely exploded. Like everyone just exploded. It's crazy
we're talking
shit.
about that wait, is it like a documentary, I guess?
Pressure's
The Last
weird.
Breath. Well, it's a dude who got lost in the bottom of the fucking North Sea. And then they ended up finding him. He was like without oxygen for 40 fucking minutes and he only had 10 minutes of backup air. Great show. Great flick. Go on Netflix, or I think it's on Netflix, and look up The Last Breath. It's fucking crazy.
Crazy shit. He lived.
Yeah, he did live. Yeah, he did.
What a man.
Pressure's mad. Like do you see that video going around of the used an example of
the train
of the
tank, is it?
Of the
Yeah,
train.
Yeah, that
all
was
the trains,
that was
train
one
crossings.
atmospheric pressure difference. Imagine 360 atmospheres,
Yeah.
because that's how deep they were. If it blew up down there,
If they were even in there at all, it's just, you know what I mean.
yeah, it's true. It's a conspiracy, lads. It was actually empty going down. They're just in hiding now.
No, God, he's good. He's actually like normal, like no issues. Surprisingly, it's fucking crazy for recovery. Yeah, yeah.
Shit's mental. Collie, you're still playing Bloodborne, I see.
Yeah, I just grind it out.
What do you have left?
Chunks.
He's getting every weapon to +10.
Ooh,
I've,
what was that?
Not really.
I got the platinum.
Nice.
Oh, nice, nice,
So just
nice.
got to play new game +2 if I want. Although I lost like 48 hours of grinding because my save corrupted. So
Oh, fuck.
That still happens. Corrupting saves. Holy shit.
You know what's fucked, actually? I was thinking is, you can go 1 kilometer that way and you're fine. 1 kilometer that way, you're fine. But if you go 1 kilometer up or down, you're usually in a bad place.
It probably
Everywhere this way, like horizontally, is safe, but you go up, you're in a world of trouble.
Yeah, you definitely have more of a 100%. You have more of a chance surviving at 1 kilometer up than you do of 1 kilometer down.
Audio, if I'd used a cloud save, I wouldn't have been able to recover it. So I had a save on my console from 40 hours beforehand. So if I'd used cloud saves, it would have been corrupted on both.
Tax shelter, fake your death.
Huh?
Huh?
You get money for that. You don't have to pay taxes, and you get money. Well, you're American. You still got to pay taxes on death. It costs you money to die here too.
We watched The Rock during the week. It was good. It's my first
how
time
was
seeing
that?
it. It was class.
It was great.
Nice. I hear good things. I don't think I've
Sean
ever seen it.
Connery.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've seen like in the chat during the film saying, but there's like an urban myth or whatever what you want to call it, that Sean Connery's playing James Bond, in the fact that like James Bond was captured by the Americans and stuff like that and held in the Rock.
Oh shit.
Oh, so Sean Connery's character was actually James Bond in the movie.
Yes, yeah, in the Rock. Yeah.
Is it
It's-
something that's like feasible, or is it a reach?
Yeah, no, it's feasible. I think age-wise and
Oh,
stuff like that. Some of the lines about how long he was, like captured and stuff like that,
That's
and
pretty
like
fucking
so,
cool.
like and like
Shit.
all the secrets he had and stuff. But I don't know if that's just like folk are kind of connecting the dots because it's Sean Connery, like playing him, and he obviously played James Bond. But yeah, I thought it was still pretty cool fan theory, like Audio says.
Would that have been before Thunderball or after Thunderball?
It would have been years after Thunderball.
Thunder D's.
So that's what it's saying. Like he was Bond in the 60s or whatever. Then he was kidnapped by the Americans, or like he was like put in prison by the Americans. Because in the Rock, it's like, oh, he was like 30 years, like under their their arrest or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
grand. I was just saying it for a joke because you know the Thunderball is the only non-official Bond movie. Because Connery got sacked.
It's never say never again. Thunderball's official.
Oh shit, my bad. Okay, I was thinking never say never again.
Never
What about
never say that
Thunderdome
again,
Express?
Percy. How about that?
Sorry.
How about that, son? I was rudely awoken last night at 2:00 by so it's hot as balls. So I was lying on top of the bed, no covers, and I woke up with something on my chest, something moving, something big. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And I slapped, and I could feel weight. And then I stood up. I was getting out of bed, like, "What the fuck?" And as I was moving my hands, I was slapping this shit around. I don't know what the fuck it was.
It was the
Found the
dog.
lights. It was a massive moth. It's like that big.
God.
I don't like moths at all. They're fucking weird.
It's a fucking moth. What do you mean?
Yeah, but
What's
Oh,
wrong
I'm the
with it?
same.
no, it's one of those moths, Beardy, that when he's flying around the room, they're so big you can actually hear the
You
flaps.
can hear him. Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, nah, that's a no go for me.
That's why you gotta have fucking screens in your windows, you freaks.
We usually don't get this hot.
Yeah,
Recently,
You keep the fucking moths out. It's not even about the heat. It's about
yeah,
keeping the
Connie,
moths out of
I
your
need to get
windows.
more comfortable, like just being able to clasp a moth and
It's
just fuck
this
it out the window, you know.
It's this heat and moisture making them big.
It's
Cheers,
Hear
actually-
that, lads?
It's actually-
Heat
it's
and
actually
moisture
Chernobyl.
makes it big.
It's
You
science,
guys,
Beardy.
it's fucking
It's actually
hilarious.
it was Chernobyl.
Yeah,
No,
Connie,
it was-
what am I
it was-
supposed to do? A fucking a dog, like the moths on the wall, like go around with the dog, like quick attack.
yeah. People do it with cats.
It's Christopher Nolan testing out his nuclear bomb. That's what's growing the moths big. That's what-
Yeah, it's them trying to
shit.
kill Godzilla.
Radioactive
That's the thing,
moths.
I've been watching because I know you guys are talking about the heat and shit
Mothra.
like that, and it's funny because like it's only like 70. It's saying here over there, and I'm like, that's a heat wave. It's like that's like the perfect temperature.
Yeah,
Our
we're
houses
I
aren't
love that
built
all
for
year
it though.
round.
yeah, we're
Beardy.
hot as balls over here.
But our houses are built to insulate. Like
Go lay outside. Sign me up. Be fans and windows. I mean,
Stupid
live in my
American.
element.
Beardy,
My element.
yeah,
Yes.
we're not in Bilford. It fucking
Beardy, you're
sucks
out
over
of your
here.
element. Shut the
You're
fuck
out
up.
of your element. It's not your element.
that really never was.
Laughs in 110 F.
110 Fahrenheit. Oh yeah.
F.
Press F to.
Actually, what country is there? Any other country outside of the US that uses Fahrenheit?
Probably not.
What's that in
I
normal units? It's like
don't
40,
know.
40 something. There are two others, I think. Oh shit!
Is it America 1 and America 2?
It's funny. America 2 is a song by the Midnight.
We have the power of
We have the knowledge.
internet in front of us.
Me and
Oh,
James were
fucking
talking about this last weekend. Oh, boys, hold on. Last weekend, I got to talk about. But first, let's talk about me and James. We were saying back in the day, right, before internet shit like that, if you wanted to know something, like we wanted to know what temperature is it in the States or something like that, you actually had to walk down to like a library, Go in and get out a book and learn. And you could read a whole book and not know, not learn what you want to know. And then have to go read another book and shit like that. Man, we have it so easy. It's ridiculous. But yeah, guys, hold on. Wait, can we get some Rocky music here?
What?
Rocky music. What's happening?
Nah, it's just
For anyone interested, there you go. Just to know.
just saying, lads. See this?
Please.
See this?
The Cayman Islands, beautiful fucking islands. The Cayman Islands.
I
oh
won
my
this last week. I'm very proud of myself.
Mr.
God. Oh, you seen that now?
Mr. Whack Ball with stick trophy. Very nice.
Closest to the pin on the 4th. Your boy Dax was close as fuck. And then there was another one for longest drive, and then another one for lowest score or best
I
score.
thought you won like the 18 holes. I thought you.
I didn't me fuck, man. Got like plus 100 or some shit. But yeah, look, your man swinging the. There's me now. Look, swinging hard.
Close to the pin. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm delighted with myself.
Well done, Mr. Daxter.
Thank you, gents.
Why not hole in one? Huh? Was there a trophy for that?
No, we didn't get any hole in ones. It was nearly a hole in one, but
Why put ball in hole but not ball in me?
give me another few of
This
these
is
cans.
the sexual stuff Twitch was talking about, guys.
Oh yeah, guys, we now
It wasn't even like
everything.
it wasn't even like profanity. It was like excessive. And
yeah,
vulgar
excessive.
profanity.
Yeah, but the way they said it, it's like said naturally in language.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
It's like, who the hell
that's
rattled us out?
That
Who
sounds like
flagged us, damn it? You have one 40-minute conversation about foreskin. Next thing you know, you're just, the rest of your life, you're just rated as sexual innuendos.
That wasn't even vulgar. That was scientific.
It was science. We were discussing.
Man
We were discussing the benefits of circumcised and uncircumcised. That's all. That's all. Knowledge.
Because of adult content, exactly, Retox. Getting warnings left, right, and centre now when people join. I was here for that, Connie. Classic stuff. Classic times.
Fuck, dude.
It's funny talking about like not safe for work and stuff like that. Ever's put in a pair of boobs into not safe for work for the first time in a long time, and I think we've had a fair few like new members to the community that are just like, wait, not safe for work actually has boobs in it from time to time.
Boobies.
Yeah.
If you scroll way up there, way up,
Oh man,
it
there's
wasn't
some
just
quality
dirty
content
memes.
up here.
It wasn't just dirty memes. It was full blown.
Oh, if you were here for the heyday,
full blown artwork.
of NSFW.
Back in my day,
We used to call Evers Bob Ross, because he was putting happy little bushes all over that fucking place.
I was wondering where that was going. I like it, Beardy.
Trees.
That's right.
Oh, guys, I have another one for you. I'll have you know, when me and James were talking about this shit. When me and James were talking about this shit last week, we were stoned as fuck, so it was a lot of stoner talk. But, you know the way we perceive life as the way we do now, right? And I said it before, we could never perceive what life would be like as a dog. We have no idea what they see, as in what they are thinking, how they perceive the world around them, shit like that. I was thinking, what's your youngest memory? Or oldest memory, I should say. Like, how young were you? I want to say, like, I was probably like 4.
Yeah, same.
I find it hard to like have an unbiased memory of it, because I'm like, oh, am I thinking of that from like a home video sort of thing?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I vividly remember playing in the back garden with my dad and the dog before my little sister was there. So I must have been like 3 or just like maybe 2 or whatever. But I'm like, I don't think you can remember stuff when you're 2. But is that me remembering it because I'm seeing the video? Or
Yeah,
that? So
yeah.
I genuinely don't know, because my sister resents it. But when I was young, like there was loads of like home videos and stuff like that of me. And then when my sister arrived, there was like not much.
Fuck off. Yeah, no, I would say 4. I don't know. I can't say definitely, but I would say.
Yeah,
4.
I say I want to say 4 as well.
I'd say I can remember. Well, to be fair, when we're talking about my sister, like I remember my sister being born in terms of. I remember getting sent to my grandma and granddad's because mum and dad were in the hospital. So I was 3 and a bit then. I do remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no home video of that, so.
He was young enough, but not extremely young, right?
No, not like.
So the point, I don't know how long Percy's going to be. I'd like for him to weigh in on this, but we can say when he's back. The main reason we're talking about it is like most people, their earliest memory is like 3 or 4. All right, we can't remember anything before that. So I was like, as humans, like when you get to an educated state and you're able to like create videos, you know, of your experiences, things like that, we'll never be able to experience, we'll never understand what life is like for like a very, very young child. As in, we can make videos as in like, this is what they see, this is what they feel, how they perceive things, whatever, but we'll never actually know because nobody remembers. Everyone has been through it, but there's maybe like 1 or 2 people in the world who like remember what the fucking doctor was wearing when they were born. But the majority of us will never fucking know what it's like to perceive life as a baby. This is some deep shit. We were talking about this for like an hour. Yeah, exactly, Oreo. That's fucked, like. But the thing is, like, I don't know. Remembering being in the womb.
Then there's the what film was that? Was that The Butterfly Effect? That like the alternate ending was him choking himself with his umbilical cord or something like that.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Was it the Butterfly? I think it was The Butterfly Effect. It was Ashton Kutcher, maybe.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, like the alternate ending which they changed. Was him like killing. I think it was Connie. I don't know.
God damn, Beardy. Fucking hell, lads. But yeah, that was a weird thought. And then I was saying to James as well, do you think we perceive life the same? Like, I think, Collie, if me and you were sitting side by side, right? I think we would physically experience things the same, as in looking at stuff, it would look the same to us, colors would be the same, everything like that. But how you process what's going on around you, like what you fixate on, things like that, it's probably completely different for us.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty interesting. Everyone's different. Beardy, you good? Collie, you're in, and Beardy, you're in Percy's window.
So the director's cut is the different ending. So you can have a wee read of this, Connie. I can't be bothered.
There you go, Connie. There you go, my man.
Stupid, dumb cunt link. Oh, it takes you to the Wikipedia.
Beardy, how do you perceive life?
I don't. I just kind of roll with it, man. What the hell are you gonna perceive? One day at a time.
That's perception enough, isn't it?
You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I can end this call with you guys have a fucking heart attack, or end this call with you guys slip and fall, and that's the end of Beardy's timeline. So why worry about it?
This is a pretty grim thought as well I was having, but this was last week as well. It was 2 weeks ago. It was when I was talking with Dotsy, and he was saying, oh, Dennis, his son, he was saying, geez, 18 years from now, Dennis will be doing his leaving cert, which is like the big exam. And it had me thinking, like, 18 years from now, who's going to be where? What are we going to be doing? And I was like, 18 years from now, I'm pretty much going to say all of my grandparents, which I'm thankful to have all of my grandparents now, everyone. They're all going to be gone in 18 years. But I was saying, like, of all of my friends, you guys, everything like that, I was like, who's actually going to... I know it's a pretty grim thought, but then I was saying, like, this is why I tell everyone, no matter who it is, when they get in a car, I always say drive safe, because that is the most dangerous thing we do every single day. And it's very easy to get in an accident, and that's it. I was like, 18 years from now, I want you guys to be around. I want Dotsy to be around and shit like that. It was pretty sad, but it was a cool thought. So guys, everyone in chat, be safe, look after yourselves. Because Tins and Gins episode 2550 will be happening in about 18 years from now.
It's an interesting thing to pose, because I've been thinking about it a fair bit, because like my dad was a smoker all his life, and then it was only the last couple of years he started to try and get himself into shape and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got his rowing machine from his house. I've got it down here now, so I need to start using it. But on one hand, I was just like, oh, do I kind of go, fuck it, you never know how long you're going to be here for? Or is it like, oh, I should really start looking after myself because my dad died at 58 from a heart attack? It's a difficult...
Yeah, it's a balance, yeah, but I think when me at that point, I was like, it's not so much that I want to be alive for these things, as in me myself, but I want to be there with these people when this stuff happens. Rather than me experiencing it, I wanted to experience as a group. So I'm just hoping that like all of us are together.
Oh no, I get that from your point. I'm speaking about from my point. It's like logically, it's obviously fucking like look after yourself and stuff like that. But on the other hand, I'm just like, well, I kind of like eating like sausage roll every morning, you know?
Yeah.
It's just.
But then you get people who eat sausage rolls every single morning and they live to 100.
Oh, dude, I've eaten like shit the past 3 weeks.
I say just keep track of your health in terms of like get regular checkups, things like that. If issues start popping up, then you need to, really start working on shit. But other than that,
It sucks. I have a genetic disorder where my body produces too much good cholesterol. I know what you're thinking, Beardy, good cholesterol, good for you. But no, it's actually bad to have too much good cholesterol, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, I might have to get my bloods tested soon because I might have a protein deficiency in my blood. So my sister is Heather is a hemophiliac, type C, and it turns out after Mam. So for anyone who doesn't realize, or anyone who's not up to date, my mom recently went in for surgery, and she had to go back in for surgery a few days later because it was a bleed, and they said the bleed could be caused by this protein deficiency as well. So my mom could have it, which means that I'll have to go get tested, which means that I might have it, and that means any surgery I get in the future, I have to get it in one specific hospital in Ireland because they have the specialists that look after our blood type or some shit.
Dude, I ever tell you about the time I had to get a check for an aneurysm?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my mom had a real bad aneurysm. They caught it, and they filled it with platinum, and they're like, oh, it's genetic, so everyone in the family to go checked. Dude, they injected this fucking ink into me because the ink like goes in, they just kind of film it where it goes, if it goes in any crevices or anything like that. And the lady was like, it's going to get really hot. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, just stick your palm, the bottom of your feet, it's going to get hot. Just, like, because there's like sensitive areas. I'm like, okay, whatever. So, yeah, it wasn't the palms of my hands or the feet, it was my asshole. Dude, yes, it was.
Did you got any ice?
Dude, it got so hot, I thought I was going to shit my pants. And I started panicking because I was in this chair and I couldn't move. And I was like, it's hot. It's hot. She's like, yeah, no, I told you it'll be fine. I said, no, it's hot. I didn't want to say like, we got a problem. Like I'm going to poop myself. You know what I mean? I was like, it's hot. It's hot.
Yeah, I told you that Heather.
I know.
Heather sometimes has to do that with patients. They do like I don't know if it's a dye as well or something like that, but apparently loads of people a side effect of it feels like you've pissed yourself.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
and loads of people have said it to Heather. They're like, no, I'm not joking. Like I've pissed myself. I need to go clean up. And Heather's like, you're fine. Like no matter how many times you say it to them at the start.
Yeah.
When they take it, they're like, holy shit, I just pissed myself. Like, I'm so embarrassed. And Heather's like, nah, you didn't piss yourself. It's just like what you're feeling. Some weird shit.
Yeah, I was like that the first time in air-conditioned seats. That has that effect on you, too.
What, you want to piss yourself?
You keep checking because it's just like a cool breeze blowing up. So it feels like,
That's some cool
piss. You ever piss your pants? And like you pee your pants, it's warm as shit, and then it instantly gets cool. That's what it just feels like. That you're like constantly checking. Like for like the first like 2 months I have in my truck, I would just always like grab my crotch, like, all right, no, I'm good, and no, I'm good. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Connie, I'd love to. Just to take that and actually piss myself and just be like, no, I told you, I wasn't lying. You're making a liar out of me. Holy shit.
Sir, you didn't piss your pants. Just stand up and piss your pants. I told you I pissed my pants.
I fucking do it on this floor. What do you guys think of the whole kick situation?
More power to them. Honestly, it's gonna be. Is it gonna be like another? What was that Microsoft service? Mixer. I mean, we'll see. Time will tell.
I think they're gonna run out of money.
I don't think they will. They're backed by like massive gambling companies.
Yeah, that's kind of like a dark side to it as well. But saying that Twitch is Amazon, and Amazon's not exactly the best.
You're saying it's a dark side, but it's a nice kind of unlimited funding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I meant their funding comes from people potentially losing their lives over Gambling.
No, I get it, but it's okay. So that side's bad, but it's for like being able to do the long haul. Then it's something. It's healthy competition for Twitch.
Oh no, I think the competition for Twitch is good. Todd, so XQC has got a non-exclusive contract with Kick for 100 million.
Did you
Ninja
see what he
2.
did? Did you see what?
Oh, he started
XQC
watching like
did?
Breaking Bad straight away.
Yeah, he got a ban. He got a warning or a ban from watching
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, when he came back, he started just watching Breaking Bad episodes or
On
something.
what? On Kick?
Yeah.
On Kick, yeah.
Didn't you say it was like people like watching porn on Kick? Like just
Oh
Yeah, initially,
dude,
yeah.
It's still
It's
it's
just
the
like the
Wild
Wild
West.
West,
It's
yeah.
the
It's
Wild
fucking-
West there, yeah.
crazy.
But
That's
I think
fucking
it is healthy competition for Twitch, definitely.
Yeah, I think so. Although, did you see the thing that Twitch is
The 70-30 split.
No, not just that, not the Partner Plus, but the thing that was just today or yesterday.
Oh, they're bringing back
Just
the
you can-
fucking
You can pay to send a message essentially.
yeah, and that
I
apparently
seen somebody quote tweet it and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, how do you turn this off?" or something like that. And that person was not a partner streamer and nowhere near a partner streamer, so it's like fucking relax, mate. It's not really going to be concerning you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And if you-
I just
and if
got
you-
affiliate yesterday, and I want to know how do I turn this feature off when I make
Yeah,
partner
tell
next
them.
week?
Partner push.
I
Let's
had
go.
5
want-
concurrent viewers yesterday. Okay, so suck it.
Suck my dick. Create a YouTube video. How to make a YouTube channel in 2023. Yeah, shit's like. I must say, like, I was like, you've probably, Collie and Beardy and Percy when he's back, you've probably gone through
Do it,
like
do it.
stages of you do a few streams, you have a lot of viewers, and you're like, holy shit, I really want to push this, I want to do well. But like, I was like that, but lately I'm just like, fuck it, I want to go back, because I remember I watched, Bag did a clip, or Bag made a YouTube video of me playing Resident Evil when I was drunk one day.
Huh.
And watching it back, I was watching it, it's sad to say this, but I was watching that thinking like, I used to love streaming. Like, that was so much fun, and I haven't had that much fun in months.
Beardy,
I just don't have that fun anymore.
Beardy,
Heard
you know what
that.
this means.
I was like, I want to get back to that shit.
See you
And
in
Showdown's
2
coming
years?
back,
Baby! We have to re-add Dax to the cunt showdown chat.
No, we'll just use Tins chat now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Kick
I
is
just
still
wanna
using
feel
AWS.
love.
Hey, honey, welcome. Hey, but that sounds weird. Hey, honey.
Hunt showdown coming back, baby.
Why don't I have fun streaming?
It's the
I
French.
think
fabulous.
it's the fucking French.
It's the fucking French.
I just think there's a lot going on with my life at the moment, with like mom, my grandparents, shit like that. And then when I get on stream, or like when I get home in the evening, the last thing I want to do is try
Go to work.
be active and like entertaining and fun, because that's like, I'm putting on
Go
a
to work.
facade at that place because I'm fucking, there's a lot of shit going on. Whereas back then I didn't have much worries. Life was fine, and I just used to fucking just have fun. But now I'm finding it difficult to like,
Can I step in here?
yeah, go ahead.
So it's like, okay. So when you start worrying about like, numbers and stuff like that, and like, really entertaining people, I understand the entertaining thing, but like over top entertaining people, it becomes a job. When it used to be an escape from the reality of work and everything else. It was a stress reliever to sit here, play games with the lads, have fun, have a great time, not worry about shit. And then all of a sudden you hit that go live button, and it's like you left work to go to work again. And it really sucks that fucking joy out of you. And it ruins something that used to really be a very big escape. And I feel that 100% because that's why I stopped doing it. Because it was work into work.
By person.
Bye, person.
Don't get me wrong, I still do enjoy streaming,
Nice,
but
good
just not as much fabulous as I used to. I used to have an absolute growl for streaming. Like, I really enjoyed every stream. I was laughing, smiling, shit like that. But now it's not that I feel forced. Like, don't get me wrong, I still do enjoy it, but just not as much. And I'll be real with you boys. Hey Chodo, welcome in.
You
Hey,
gotta get
Chota.
back on the
Cheers,
things
Steve.
that you gotta get back on the things like Pogo Stock, the things that really brought you
Yeah,
joy.
the streams that I think you can all agree with this as well. I think the streams that I enjoy the most aren't the ones that have loads of viewers. It's the one where you're just
You can
talking
spit
constantly.
bullshit. You have people talking, kids screaming in the background. You know, all that fun stuff. I didn't throw the ball. I still have it.
Careful now.
It's okay. There's a warning before you got in here.
Yeah.
Did
Luckily,
you see
Tins and
the
Gins still
new game?
holds it. Which?
Only up.
Oh yeah, I've
it's
seen it.
called.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Beardy?
Looks tough.
Yeah. No. Yes, I have because I was watching Body play it, and I let him get very far, and I donated 5 subs, so he had to jump all the way off to the very bottom again.
A body on VIP'd me. I've not been watching since.
Oof. Oof. Hold on, I have a fucking oof for that. Hold on, where is it? Do I have an oof? I don't think. Oh, I do.
It's the second time I've been on VIP'd, so.
Wait, there?
Alex, thank you
Really?
for the follow.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Why VIP twice?
Unless they just hop
I-
around
well, I-
like fairly refreshes every few months. I don't know.
I don't
Oh.
know.
I'm like a 30-month sub or something like that. Yeah. Hey, but the reason the first time he did it, I redeemed
You've
the
been
daily
fucking busy.
VIP reward, which is like 8,000 channel points. He's like, oh, what the hell? Like,
Romania.
collective, you're not a VIP anyway. So then I got it, and then then he removed me again.
The dog is sitting on me. Connie,
Alex.
pick him up and just go walk him.
Romania.
Romania. How's things in Romania these days?
What's the word? What's the word in Romania?
Yeah, Oreo, I think, yeah, I do enjoy the like chill streams. Honestly, I think Doom killed me as well for a long time. I got really fucking depressed playing that shit.
Yeah, the game sucks. So we tried telling you
Yeah.
that for years.
I still enjoy it now when I go back and play it casually, but man, speedrunning it fucking killed me. Oh my goodness. And then, yeah, just at the moment, it's just, I don't know, outside of streaming, life is kind of stressful at the moment. That's why streaming isn't that much fun. But hopefully shit will calm down and we'll come back
Should
strong.
play Trepang 2, Dax.
Trepang looks pretty cool.
I don't know what that is.
Trepang.
Yo, did you pull the door handle off the door?
He's not
That's cool.
happy,
I don't
chappy.
know.
No, Connie, I meant pick him up and walk with him.
Just
know?
put it on your dresser. I gotta get a new door
Maybe
handle.
you want
guys
some wine as
destroyed
well.
that thing.
Yeah, Alex, we were talking about it earlier. It's pretty
Submarine.
fucked.
Everyone's talking about the submarine. That's
Everyone's
all I'm
talking
talking about. A lot of other stuff going on in the world, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not talking about no fucking submarine.
We did for like 5 minutes.
Nothing.
Fuck
Nothing but up here. Not like that sub. It's always bringing people down.
that. Oh, man.
Too soon? My bad.
Beardy, chat's gonna implode on that shit if you keep saying stuff like that.
Oh.
Oh, Lord. Could go for a sub sandwich.
I know what you're saying about streaming and that, Dax, but I think you're crushing it. So
Yeah, dude, I never, you know what I mean? When I'm over there, it's always, the chat's always fucking ripping. It's always, you know, it's always.
think
that
I
was
need
a
to-
sub joke, you fucking gimp, Beardy.
Huh?
That was a sub joke as well.
Fuck. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh, so I
Titanic
feel like- I
2.
feel
Connie,
like-
Titanic
Boogaloo.
2. Rich people.
I feel
0.
like my talents are wasted here.
I know. I'm sorry, Kylie. I let you down.
Alex, sorry if that's insulting, by the way. We joke
Yeah, no,
constantly.
not trying to be.
We're not being
What's
serious.
going on?
Just taking a piss. Titanic 2 deep dive boogaloo. It's gonna be lit. All right, Choda,
Okay.
get swole, man. Swole is the goal and size is the prize. You can do it.
Good luck, Chora. Take care, mate.
Speaking of which, actually, speaking of training, my fucking my chest is finally fucking. I think it's healed, lads. It's 99%
what?
there
Your
anyway.
Your heart has
Yeah.
been healed.
My heart has been healed. No, the last few
healed.
days of benching, I've actually had no pain. Amazing stuff.
Hashtag Choda Swoles in chat.
Choda
Swole
Swoles.
Choda. Swole Boy 65 in chat, please.
Let's go. Oh, Honey Toast, yeah, you're strong as fuck as well, aren't you? So, man. Repping 140 on the bench. I've only repped 140 for 2. That's it. No,
For a
everything else is
whole
feeling
2.
good. Yeah, training's feeling pretty good. I'm down body weight as well. I'm finally back on a good grind in terms of like tracking my
I'm
food
down
and
5
shit.
pounds.
Ooh.
You spent it when you were over here.
Oh, fuck. You probably did, honestly. Just drinking. It was just a liquid fucking diet the entire time. I'm still 265 though. That's a lot of.
That's a lot of
That's a
numbers.
lot of man meat, dude.
It's a lot of ones put together.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Hold on. Wait. What's 265 in the? Oh wait. So what's the conversion thing? Does that thing still work?
Multiply or divide 265 by 2.2.
Or I could just Google 265 to kilo converter.
It's probably like 115.
120.
120. Okay. Yeah, you fat cunt, Beardy. Holy shit.
I did tell you what. I hide it
that's
well,
fine.
though.
That's fine. 120. Yeah,
Fat
you're
as
a
shit.
big
I just
man. You're
somehow
fucking
hide
built
it.
like.
I wouldn't go that far. Easy.
Is that the
Easy.
average male weight in your country? Wow.
Coming from the French. We all can't be in the shape of ladies fabulous.
Anyway,
The views of the beersman do not reflect the views of this podcast / talk show.
yeah, Beardy's views are to himself. Thank you.
Although my favorite Irish comedian did
34 degrees. Whew. Toasty. Sorry, I was just reading. Alex, go ahead.
Doesn't matter.
Go for it.
Do it.
Alex is new in chat. I'm making sure he's welcome here. That's all.
Literally in the middle of a sentence.
Go ahead.
Like,
sorry.
Literally in the middle of a sentence. It's fine. The moment is gone.
You can say it. An Irish comedian.
Yeah, his name's RG Daxter, my favorite Irish comedian. There we go.
All right. Apologies.
It's all good.
Oh, Choda. That is a Choda emote. I don't think I've ever seen Choda.
Very handsome.
Is that a sombrero?
Tiny hat, yes.
A tiny sombrero.
He's got like a good brain emote. Where's that one, Choda? It's like a IQ one. It's like a little Choda with a little exposed brain, and he's also got a berry.
A berry
as well. Yes.
I'm gonna message Percy here. Just make sure he's alright.
Well, obviously he's not at his desk, Dax. So, you got his phone number,
Possibly has Discord on his phone. Yeah.
or just message him on his phone.
No, not a chance he's gonna read that. He might read Discord, but if I send him a text, he'll never fucking read it.
You're telling me if I text Percy right now, I won't get a response back?
Probably not.
You should test it out. You text him, Beardy, and Dax, you Discord him. I'll send him a smoke signal.
I'm only 1.7.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
honey,
see
I'm
who
only
gets
1.73.
Oop, wrong Irish guy.
the other Irish guy.
The Northern Irish guy.
Texas ma.
Steve?
No,
Steven?
no, the other Irish Northern Irish guy.
Ah, Chris.
Ollie, I have more Irish friends than just this fucking guy right here. All right, I'm very well known. over
Fucking
there.
hope
The
so.
Irish love me.
I'm well known.
I am Irish known. The Irish love me.
Infamous. You're infamous.
Infamous,
infamous
yeah.
over
That's
there.
the word we're looking for. Anyway, boys, any other news during the week? Mr. Andrew Tate is going behind bars, I'd imagine, for a long time. Fuck that guy.
Well, he's also offered to train Elon Musk in his fight against Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh,
so-
yeah, that's shit. It's like, man, if that goes down, Mark Zuckerberg has that in the bag.
Oh,
You
easy.
think?
It's like,
Oh, man, he'll kick the shit out of him.
Is he not a BJJ black belt or something like that?
He is, yeah.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently as well, he only eats meat off of animals he's hunted lately as well for the last few years.
That'd be pretty. I mean, that's awesome. Good for
It's
him.
pretty cool. But yeah, he'd kick the shit out of Musk. Musk has the body weight, but he'd strangle the crap out of him.
There you go. Thank you, Retox. Retox knows.
Toured with the Pogues for 6 months.
How much are my
Hence
kids?
his
yelling in the background?
adoption
Make sure-
by the populace. Get into a submarine. Oh, fabulous. Wishful thinking, man. Has he actually been convicted? I know he's been charged, but still to go into court. Imagine if they're taking to court and they're pretty confident. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's. Funny things about it, like, is that like he was constantly flexing, saying like he was the hundreds of millions and stuff like that. But apparently his home in, was it Romania as well?
Yes.
It was only
Alex,
it
give us the
was
down low.
600,000.
Alex, how's your neighbor? How's your neighbor doing? Tell us.
His mansion was 600 grand, but he said it was like worth millions and stuff. So
You know,
apparently
I
they
could buy-
estimated his value to be like 10 million or something like that. Whereas he said he was like a billionaire.
They have a. I actually just got a post for I think a mansion in France for like that same price, 600K. I think it's actually like a castle in the countryside. So fabulous. I take it back. Show me your ways. Show me your countryside.
Friendly fire missile strike and RF already sees Wagner's offices. Wait, what is this, Honey Toast? Holy shit. News. Oh, all is fun. Yeah, Connie, I remember seeing a great one. It's like, oh, when you're challenged to a dick riding competition, but your opponent is an Elon Musk fan. This is like, oh fuck. I'm so dead. I'm gonna lose.
They show up to the fight and Musk just hands the dude next to him like $1 million and he just kicks the shit out of Mark Zuckerberg and he goes, I won. And just like walks away.
What two celebrities would you love to see fight? Like a legitimate beatdown.
Oh, you know who I would love? Tom Hardy. I don't know who he would fight against.
He's
but I would
into
love to watch
BJJ
him.
and stuff as well.
Yes, he's good. He is real good at it.
Did you see the photos of him like winning a random tournament? Imagine that. You're just
I've seen the matches at the tournament, dude.
Tom Cruise and Tom Hardy.
Yeah, he's a stud, dude. He is a fucking stud.
Imagine you're there, you're just chilling. You're like, I'm just gonna try my best and see how we get on. And then Tom Hardy's like doing his publicity and stuff.
Just kicking, just rolling, just choking people out with their own gi. I don't think Tom Cruise got it. I don't know.
Tom Cruise is a badass with his own stunts and stuff, but I don't know if he can fight.
Yeah, so does Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan does his own stunts.
Oh man, Jackie Chan fighting.
He can actually fight too, though. So yeah.
Yeah.
Richard Simmons.
Oh, Tom Cruise and Keanu.
Well, Keanu actually does gun competitions and shit.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
you can't take a fucking gun out in a boxing fight. Well, I know.
Yeah, you can.
It depends. Is it held in the US?
No, I would love to see Tom Hardy toss someone to fuck around.
I've seen some behind the scenes stuff from John Wick 4, and Donnie Yen apparently was just like turning up to the set and just improvising full fight scenes. He was just making up as he went on. Donnie Yen's a fucking badass as well.
Downtown Jersey pay-per-view.
Carl Urban. Oh shit, yeah.
Who's Carl Urban? Which one is that?
Your man from The Boys.
Dread. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay. Right.
Diabolical.
Diabolical. I love that clip that I sent you during the week from the
Homelander one.
Yeah, it was Vought Industries. They have a YouTube channel?
Yeah. Not sure, noob.
We're not sure, noob. You got called away.
We're in a competition for who he answers first.
Yeah. I don't think he'll answer any of us. He'll just show up again.
Yeah, probably.
If you right click on Steam, shortcut go to properties and change the end target path to VGI, you can use the OG Steam UI and not this new garbage. I like the new Steam. Honey Toast, I disagree with you strongly on that one. This is like one of the very few like overhauls of software where afterwards I'm like, wow, it actually looks pretty good. Usually when shit changes, I'm like, this is unacceptable. I'm not happy. With Steam, I'm pretty happy. I think it looks pretty good.
I have to agree with Con on that one.
You don't like it?
It just seems like a website.
Oh yeah.
Old Steam is like a website and a wrap. Yeah, I can see that.
I like the new UI on it.
I haven't messed with it since they did the updates and everything.
And the way you can track notes now on the overlay is pretty cool. So you use the in-game overlay, you can open it up and open up a notepad. And you can use that to just the Doom movie with The Rock and Carl Urban.
There was a Doom movie?
Your ad is about to start. Oh shit.
Really? Give you a warning?
Yeah, 3 minutes. Here, sure. Maybe when ads are on, we'll take a quick break. If we take a bathroom break, everyone can go take a bathroom break while the ads runs, and we'll come back real strong. Use more I'd imagine it using more resources. All right, yeah. Which I always want minimal. Yeah, Porky, you're like a minimalistic person, like through and through.
What other movies were like absolute shit, but it was like it's a great movie. It's like absolute shit, but it's a great movie.
The Room.
Exactly. The Room. Yeah, they're re-releasing that for like the 20th anniversary now or something.
Was it Tommy? Didn't he put out a tweet saying like it's always estimated to like make $3 trillion on the box office?
Yeah, such an idiot.
Don't you live in an IKEA? Oh, Porky.
Yeah, the best thing about the Doom movie was the first person section. That was pretty badass. The rest of it was pretty shit. Right, should we run these ads now?
Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Right, cool, guys. We're gonna take a quick 2 or 3 minute break, go use the bathroom, things like that. So we'll be back in a few minutes. So look after yourself. I'm gonna put on the T&G video screen, play some music, but we'll be back to you in a few minutes. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back.
Hello.
Oh, Beardy's back. I was about to say we're waiting for Beardy. I meant to ask you, did you get to see any of the Starfield gameplay?
Yeah, I watched a little bit. Yeah,
I haven't watched any of it yet. What do you think?
I'm still not overly fussed by it, to be honest, personally. But I hope for the people that it's aimed at, like it's good. You know what I mean?
Beardy?
Nope.
Nope.
Nothing
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
a nope as well. I don't know much about it. I'm thinking, I always mix up Starfield and Star Citizen. I know Star Citizen is the one that they've been working on for like 10 years now, right?
That's the one that
Sorry,
gets Beardy
yeah.
really annoyed.
Yeah.
Why does it get
Fucking-
Beardy annoyed?
The
Oh, I
crowd.
don't know,
Look at the
last-
numbers on it.
Last time you mentioned it, you went off on one.
That's fucking crazy. The amount of money they're dumping into that fucking game. It's all. I mean, it's all crowdfunded. But like, not only that, but they charge like a fucking shit ton for ships and everything like that, and like real money. It's fucking crazy, dude.
In Star Citizen, what's the other space game that they do that as well?
Charge real money.
Yeah, you pay real money for ships, but there's like ridiculous ships that are like $2,000.
Star Citizen.
No, it's not Star Citizen. It's just one with ships. It doesn't involve like first person shit.
Oh, I don't know.
I forget which one it is. We're not sure,
no
Porky. We
idea,
haven't heard from him, but hopefully it will be.
No clue.
Eve,
clue.
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
I've never
Connie.
heard of that. What's he?
Yeah, Eve, apparently they have like ships that are fucking crazy expensive. Eve online ship prices. How much they cost? 14 billion IS. Wait, what the fuck is this in terms of like actual money? I don't know.
Well, if RMT's banned, then they can't buy the ships, right? Well, I guess from other players, you can't. That was a big problem in Tarkov RMT.
Most ships fall between somewhere between $1 and $13, but perhaps the most shocking is the price of a fleet-ready Titan, which is estimated at $7,600.
The fuck is that?
But they managed to get around the real money trading by basically saying you could buy 1 month pilot license from the devs. Ah, they used to estimate prices. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't know much about EVE Online as well. I've heard about it, but I've never
I've never even heard of it.
Is it any good of a game? Does anyone know?
I'm no clue.
Contract us.
Connie knows. It's good, but it's a second job. Oh, it's like fucking
It's
Second
a
Life.
WoW then, or something like that. Where you really can't play any other games. I played for years. There you go.
Do you guys ever play WoW?
No. I wanted
I've dabbled in it a few times, but yeah, never actually like
Yeah, I've never played
invested
it.
longer than like a week in like each time or whatever.
Playing
The closest I
classic.
got to WoW was watching the South Park episode, which was fucking
I
stupendous.
did get a game this week that I've never played a game in that series before though.
Ah, I see, Connie.
What is it, Collie?
I got Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, my man.
Shit.
I've
Welcome.
never played a
welcome.
Final Fantasy before, so
Yeah,
Who was
neither
that
have I.
made by? That was made by someone who
what Square Enix?
I was gonna say,
no,
is it
but
Square
the guy
Enix?
who was like but the guy that was involved is in something I would not expect from in like a Final Fantasy series. I briefly read about it and I went, wow, that's interesting.
A guy involved in 16.
Yes, yeah. Like it's his style. I think he's responsible for everything on it.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
Leveling in WoW is too boring to be able to get to endgame where the fun is. Had to force myself through it, but glad I did. Yeah, again, in terms of endgame, are you talking about raids? Like, in order to be part of raids and like to get into a guild and shit like that, do you need to have like top level characters? That's it. Like, basically, if you don't have somebody maxed out, it's like tough shit. You're not using them, or how does that work exactly? Oh, you need to be max level. And how many hours would it take you to get to max level?
AMC.
Eve endgame can be hit within 30 minutes. Maguna, welcome in. Lupus. It was revolutionary for its time, but it introduced a roundabout way to buy in-game money without buying in-game money. You buy a redeemable item for 1 month's time, which was worth something like $30 back in the day. You sell it on the market, competing against other sellers for the game money. Ah. Dax, how you doing?
Dax Revolution.
Daxter Revolution, indeed. Loopy, mate. 40 hours in WoW. Wrath of the Lich King or Classic or something like that. Okay, it's not too bad. I thought it would be like hundreds of hours to get to max level. Dax, we're falling apart. 30 minutes because oh shit, actually one thing I was going to bring up, did you guys see that, what's that fucking new Roblox game that's out? It's like Battlefield.
Oh, battle bits.
Yeah, that looks fucking sick. It looks so good. I know Spud is playing the shit out of it. Do you seen it, Beardy?
Dax is in that soapy game.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's fucking looks good.
I haven't really seen much of anything besides fucking Zelda the past couple of weeks there, bud.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
To be honest, I'm probably not finishing Zelda for another year. So
I like it though. I think it's a cool project.
Yeah.
It's, dude, you know what? I kind of had that realization though when I started going through them. Like, I have a lot of fun, and I said I would play the whole thing on stream. So it's not even like if I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh, let me run through this real quick. So any dungeons or any story progression I'm doing on stream. But if I'm doing any grinding, I can do off. But this one I can't. There's no fucking grinding in between. It's like it's all so. That's why like the late nights I've been going live at like 7 o'clock at night. So I was like, I'm just gonna run this dungeon real quick, and then just trying to work out that way for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So not self promo, sorry.
Wait, is the Final Fantasy 16 the one that just came out?
Yes,
And that's the one that you're gonna play, Collie?
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, because I played the demo.
Did Final Fantasy does it still hold the same engine in terms of like how you fight each other?
No.
Oh, it's all different now, is it?
The new one's like Devil May Cry combat.
Oh shit, okay.
Which is why I'm interested in it. I wasn't interested in turn-based stuff. That's why I never played a Final Fantasy. Like the whole style and the story and that's supposed to be really good, but I just didn't feel I would ever get past like the turn-based side of things. Whereas like in the demo, it's like Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Actually, Collie, now that you've
sorry, on you go.
I was gonna say, now that you've played Bloodborne and kind of experienced a From Software game, do you think you'd give Elden Ring a whack in the future?
Yeah, I've got it on my wish list. So I own it on PC, but it would explode my PC. So I've got it on my PlayStation wish list. So if it goes on sale on PlayStation for like 30 quid, I'll buy it on for PlayStation.
Here, where you going?
And I own Sekiro on PlayStation as well. So
Yeah.
I do plan on going back to that in a little while.
Yeah, Sekiro is very different.
Yeah, I think plan-wise, it's like Ragnarok, Final Fantasy, and then probably go back to Jedi Survivor.
Do you have much left in Ragnarok, do you think?
I have no clue. I think I've still got a fair bit, to be honest.
Oh, shit.
But hopefully get quite a lot of that done this weekend.
Nice. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry, I think I said this before we actually started the stream, was Collie was asking me, like, what am I playing this weekend, possibly tomorrow? And I was saying I might do the Halo trilogy, just because Halo was a big thing in my life when I was younger, and I just haven't played it in years. And I was like, fuck it, that would be something chill to play on stream. So yeah, Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3. Good times.
Yeah, I've got them down. I've got to play all three of them as well for a charity thing.
What's your favorite? Was 3.
Yeah.
Connie, did you find the co-op was fucked? Me and Budgie tried to play the co-op and it was laggy as balls.
And what?
Halo.
Oh.
Specifically, Combat Evolved was laggy as fuck. It was probably, this was back when I had really bad internet though, so maybe it was something to do with that. But yeah, Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, I just have the Master Chief Collection on Steam. Is there any other good games coming out soon? Oh, Armored Core.
Pre-ordered Spider-Man 2.
When's that being released?
October. On PlayStation. The first one's really good if you ever fancied it though.
Is that the one that's out on PC now?
Yes.
I wonder when will they release this one on PC? Probably next year.
Probably 2 or 3 years.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah, I mean, they've still got Forbidden West to come on PC, and it's been out for a year and a half almost.
Yeah. Welcome
And
back,
then
Percy.
Ragnarok after that. And then after that would probably be
Bloodborne.
Maybe Percy's having internet issues.
Possibly.
I drug him in and drug him back out.
You dragged him back out?
I drug him in.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Beardy.
I drug him in for
What the fuck? Getting everyone excited in chat. Oh, man.
Boo this man. Boo him.
Big
You're
boo.
such a
New Fable? Oh my god, I'm so I don't know how. I don't want to get excited for it.
When we see
do,
gameplay
but,
for Fable, then we can start getting excited.
I know, because then it's gonna look like fucking Golem.
I want to give that Lies of P demo a go.
Yeah,
I've not
same.
tried it.
Same.
Oh, yeah, I heard you guys talking about that. Ugh.
Armored Core. Can you pre-order Armored Core?
He just said the games he pre-ordered, so obviously, duh.
Cautiously optimistic.
Did they ever release that one where it was like the first person Fable, but it was like VR, and you were like riding the fucking horse? You're not in a horse, but you're like a wagon or something like that. Did that ever get released, or was that the one that was canceled when
I have
Lionsgate
no
shut the
idea.
doors?
I think
No
they're going to
idea.
release it at the same time that Ubisoft released Skull and Bones.
Did that get delayed again? I got a refund, never looked back.
I don't know.
When
Wait,
I found
what is
out,
Skull and Bones?
Skull and Bones was supposed to be
Oh, is this the
They were-
Assassin's Creed?
no. So
No.
it's like a pirate game, like all ship combat and everything like that, and it was supposed to be like Black Flag.
Yeah, that's what. Sorry, that's what I
But-
meant to say. It's
but
Assassin's
then
Creed
it
Black
was-
Flag,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
I knew what you meant. Yeah.
You can't get off the boat. There's no like off the boat and like that. I'm like, that kind of ruins.
Beardy,
the
you'd
fucking
love
vibe of
Blackwake.
it.
You would love Blackwake. Holy shit, that's a good
What is
game.
it? Pirate like that?
Yeah,
pirating?
you're like on
All
teams
about
of like
booty.
64 against 64, and there's pirates and
shit.
sailors, but you could have
Uh-huh.
like 15 people on a ship, and everyone has to try to keep the ship aboard and shit like that. But it's funny, everyone role plays. So everyone on pirates is just running around like arr, arr, like everyone is doing it. It's fucking hilarious. And then the sailors, the other ones are like really posh guys. So everyone's like, la di da, oh no, we're being shot. And it's so good. It's like the most role playing I've seen in any game that's not a role play game. But that's such a good game.
Black Flag was the best Assassin's Creed. That was so fucking good.
I didn't play any Assassin's Creed apart from the first one.
You should play Black Flag. You
I
should do
pre-ordered.
it.
I pre-ordered
Mirage,
Mirage. I pre-ordered Mirage actually.
Did you? What do you think? So wait, Jade and Mirage are like they're coming kind of at the same time, right?
What?
Jade and Mirage, Assassin's Creed Jade. No, was that?
The fuck is that?
That's Assassin's Creed Jade was the one that they were hyping up for like feudal Japan.
No, it's only Mirage coming out this year.
Okay, all right.
I'm not keen on them announcing the one after that already, because they
They're
better not
getting
go.
back,
They better not go back to the annual releases.
Dude, you remember that? That's when Assassin's Creed like really took an absolute shit, dude. It was like absolutely shit. They started doing that. They were putting out a game.
When Unity came out half finished, that was me done. That was the last Assassin's Creed I even bought. Didn't buy. I bought everyone since, but played was Unity.
Yeah.
It came out in such a bad mess that I never played it again.
Wait, is
And never-
Dev here? So we
Dev?
can really
No, I
talk
don't
shit
think
on
so.
Ubisoft while he's here. Oh, okay. It's not as fun.
Oh,
then.
is this?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it that time.
Bro, he's actually back.
I didn't do it that time.
Welcome back, Percy.
Hey,
Hello,
Buzz.
Percy. You okay?
Sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh, you're
yeah.
good, man.
Everyone
All
was
good.
worried.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
Don't worry about it.
Alright, so
We're
anyway,
talking
back
about
to-
video
back to
games.
Dev talking about his COD Killer X Defiant. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Wait, did I see? Was it Dr. Disrespect was playing X Defiant recently?
Killer.
The COD. He didn't say COD Killer. Did he say the COD Killer?
No, people promote it as that though.
Every
I
fucking
don't
game comes out and they
It's
promote it like
Ubisoft.
that,
I'm sorry. Hardcore sound, but Ubisoft are fucking not.
Oh, poor core.
Ubisoft used to make good games.
Does good intro scenes.
I never played X Defiant yet.
Yeah.
New Elder Scrolls. Are they supposed to be working on New Elder Scrolls after release of Starfield?
Yes.
I thought
Yes.
they were already
Yes.
working on the new Elder Scrolls.
I heard the whole reason everyone was like really excited for Starfield to come out was for them to start pumping the 6. Well, Elder Scrolls 6.
But when did?
Unless that was just a fucking meme. But everyone was like, cool, now they can really focus on getting this out. But everyone was also very excited for Starfield as well, so. But seriously, Dev, get me a code and I'll play your game.
It's free, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
The beta's open right now. It's free.
They'll just microtransaction the living
Pumping.
shit out of you because it's Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's gonna be shit.
Nah,
You be wank. You be lying to me about having good
all
games.
love Dev. All love Dev.
Oh, we do love him, of course. He made the sweet Tins&Gins starting screen
They
video.
did a fucking
Sick
great.
stuff.
And yo, his other work too. I like watching
He's
his.
good. Like he's fucking good.
He's working on an alleyway now. Or no, I'm sorry. It's like over a canal. It's fucking.
Yeah, he
sick.
showed it
All
recently,
over
didn't he?
everything. Maybe he did. No, he showed the robot one. There was an alleyway with robots.
Yeah, it was
pretty
like
sweet.
somebody walking across at the end. Wasn't that it?
Yeah. Yep.
On Bethesda's YouTube, Bethesda Softworks YouTube, they released the official announcement teaser for Elder Scrolls 6 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It was the 11th of June 2018. So take
And all
that
it was
take that
mountains,
as
wasn't
you
it? And
will.
it just said like Elder Scrolls, like 6, and that's it.
Damn you, COVID. Damn you.
I'm worried that they oversold it, man. There's been so many games that have been released over the last few years that have been oversold, it feels like.
Oh God. Into that was
Fallout
rough.
76.
Fallout 76, Cyberpunk, that fucking Red Dawn.
Cyberpunk was fixed within.
Or Redfall.
Redfall, yeah,
Redfall.
sorry.
Cyberpunk was fixed relatively quick though. CD Projekt Red,
Yeah,
they don't really
but
fuck around with that stuff, man. Do you think it was too late?
I think it was too late, yeah.
No, I don't think it was because after it was fixed, everyone was fucking raving about it, and it went back up to one of the top sold games. But it didn't stick around
enough,
long,
though.
but it did. I don't know.
They lost about 50% of their like actual money they could have made.
Well, hopefully they learn their lessons when the next Witcher comes out. It is fucking beautiful.
Witcher 3 was also fucked.
4 more re-releases.
Yeah, well, yeah, re-released Skyrim like a shit ton of times.
Witcher 3 was fucked for ages?
Apparently, yeah, on release.
Really? Maybe just on PC then, because I had no problem.
Yeah, I say, Connie, eventually Cyberpunk will be like class game, but it'll be a while before it picks back up.
I find it a joke that they're charging for the DLC. It's £25 for the new DLC. I find it a joke that they're charging for that.
That should have been free. I guess they figured they did enough for it.
It should have been like a tenner or something, like max.
No.
I would have said free, but like 25 quid's a lot. Unless it's a shitload of content, but still. After all the issues in that, like, I don't know, I just find it cheeky. Yeah. I just find it a bit cheeky to charge 25 quid.
Yeah, Cyberpunk supposedly they fixed all the bugs and shit like that. Yeah, I think it's a while ago now. I think they officially went.
I mean, Porky swears by it.
Good.
Like
Yeah.
Porky's
Porky's a massive fan.
It's like day one.
It's like blood and wine for.
I know,
Witcher
but
3
I'm not
and
meaning
stuff.
like the content of the DLC. It might be great and stuff, but I just feel like the
That's all the
shit
problem.
show.
They
the
owe us
game-
something.
Yeah. With all the issues of the past, we deserve something.
What's been the worst release game? Probably Cyberpunk, right? And I think that, and I don't think that's because of performance and that. I think that's because of the hype that was. This has to be perfect, and it wasn't.
I don't know. Yeah, because Golems was shit, but it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as drug as fucking Cyberpunk.
Golem was fucking shit. Oh, Battlefield
Golem's still-
2042 was
Golem's
pretty
shit.
bad too.
They're still what? They're still selling it for $70 fucking bucks or something like that.
At least Cyberpunk could have been
Oh,
saved.
Anthem. Yeah.
There's
Anthem
no
was a
saving Gollum.
huge fail. Oh,
Anthem
I was
looks
so
sick.
It was cool until it wasn't very soon.
It was cool
for
until
like
they
a week.
released it. Then
Yeah, it was cool for like a week, and you're like, this is it.
You know what annoys me though? Like,
Battlefield
Yeah.
2042, that was a fucking
You ever look at
flop
someone
too.
online?
Halo
Like
Infinite
there's a
multiplayer.
inside their
That
head.
me
died.
mediocre. Welcome in. How are we? Welcome in, everyone.
Mediocre.
What a shame. That was fun.
Mediocre. Welcome to a mediocre stream.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your husbands, because here comes degenerates and their
Your nasty leader. Welcome. We're also quite degenerates in here.
Degenerate.
Welcome in, everyone.
You've come to the right place.
Welcome
you're
to
here.
Tins and Gins,
did it.
which is our every Friday evening podcast / talk show where the four of us just hang out, we talk about our week, and we just shoot the shit for a while, you know? good time.
R.I.P. E3, huh? Fuck.
Dead by Daylight. Shit, who was...
That's still going.
Man, Dead by Daylight is one of the
still
most streamed games on Twitch. It's definitely in like the top 15, I want to say.
It's celebrating like an anniversary event at the moment or something like that, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think it's a great game.
I haven't played
It's
DVD
definitely one of
since like
those-
2020, but I have 500 hours in it.
I feel like it's one of those games that you could take off for a while and then go right back in, and you know what I mean. You can just go right back in and play it again, and still have fun with it for like about a month, and then come
Christ
back in. You know what I mean?
almighty.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. Ellie spent like a Sunday trying to teach me the basics of it and stuff. It was good fun.
Yeah, it's not a big
Yeah,
game.
it's fun.
I
not
installed
a
it and
serious
played it for
learning-
half an hour, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I
Not a serious learning curve in it, though. You know what I mean?
It stresses
it's
me
really
out, though.
pretty easy. Yeah,
Oh man,
like,
some killers
I-
scared the shit out of me. Like,
Have you seen
Myers?
Like Mike Myers is
I
terrifying.
love-
you're like working on a
love
gen,
using
looking around, and
Myers.
you just see somebody just fucking through a window, just staring at you.
you.
Oh man.
Yeah, I loved using Mike Myers. I forget who we were playing with, but we were doing like a friend session, and I just kept stalking, and my buddy was like, he's like, you're not even doing anything, you're just watching me. And the other guy was playing with, he goes, dude, stop. He goes, just run from him. I was like, no, you're fine. I was like, I'm gonna let you finish the Jenny's, dude. It's cool. And I just remember him like he's like, yeah, we're gonna make it out. And I just remember like one hand grabbing him and just stabbing him to
Yeah,
death.
the
Like, one tap on him.
tombstone Myers.
Yeah.
That was like a
I was
build.
like, thanks,
Oh
man.
Christ.
Like, thanks for that kill, bro.
But welcome
The
in,
stalking
everyone.
in that game is ridiculous.
Welcome in.
Why is it called Tins and Gins, Dax? Why don't you inform us?
Gan. So this started unofficially. When I first started streaming after a few months, it was myself, Beardy, and Percy. He's over this side, I think.
Yes.
We just found that every Friday we'd have a few drinks together and just hang out and just talk shite. And we talk so much shit. It's unbelievable. Collie got us on the straight and narrow now, but like we used to get unhealthily drunk and just talk about random shit for hours and hours. And then Budgie, my friend, one day he was watching, he was like, here, you should make this a thing because you're doing this every Friday. Why don't you make it like a proper thing? And we were saying like, oh, what could we call it? We didn't know. And Budgie just said, how about Tins and Gins? Because we drink tins and we like gin and it rhymes.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
I think it was gins and tins at first, but we were saying that's G and T, which is gin and tonic. So we decided to swap it. So it was T and G, which is Tins and Gins. And look, now I even have a fucking... This is Tins and Gins. So yeah, that's how it started. And it's been going for 131 episodes since. Which is fucking crazy, lads, if you think about it. Holy shit.
When we got raided in right there, if anyone noticed that the raid, the video up top where Dax takes a fucking tall boy and smashes it against his
smacking
skull.
cans off our heads. We used to do
That
that like
was,
every week.
That was so we would start off tins by pretty much we'd start
we'd
up,
slam a can.
we would slam a fucking can and then just go right into within the first hour be done like a 6 or like it was nothing, and then just start banging cans off our heads and just being just reckless. Like it was fucking reckless.
And things we do as well is we haven't really done anything this year, but in the coming weeks hopefully we'll get back on it. But we usually get other streamers on or other interesting people in the community, and they come in, they just hang out for an episode, talk shit, we get to know them a bit. It's a good time. And that's how Collie got here. So Collie was he became a member of the community, and we said, here, do you want to come on, Collie? And to this day, that is probably one of the drunkest episodes we've ever had.
Oh man, I was only sober fucking one on episode.
Oh, we were fucking. We were licking the table at the end of the episode. It was brutal.
There was a point where I was hoping I was next to Dax, ready to push the end button. Like,
yeah, it was tough.
Stop
It
this.
was tough.
The train is off the rails. We gotta go.
I've still not been able to bring myself to like watch it back properly.
Yeah, I can't watch that at all.
I think me and Percy one night, it was just us hanging in the Discord. I pulled it up and fast forward through it a little bit because I think it was just when you uploaded it to YouTube, Dax, and I'm like slurring my words. I was like, I can't handle that. No, I'm not watching that anymore.
Yeah, you guys are like, come watch. I heard you in the fucking Discord. Yeah, that was like me. I watched the Shengus episode, and I got like midway through. I was like, I'm an asshole, and I just stopped watching. I was like, I can't. I was like, I am such an asshole, dude.
The
that was the episode.
shoey.
I woke up on the bathroom floor.
Oh man, how many shoeys did we have during your episode, Collie? I think we had like three shoeys. Yeah, shoeys are good. Shoeys are a good time.
I still haven't replaced those dress shoes.
Watching yourself drunk is a slippery. Yeah, it's doing a shoey. Oreo, have you ever seen Percy doing a shoey? It's the most disgusting shit I've ever seen.
We have the clip. The clip's
oh my god, I don't
know.
I still have those shoes for just walking outside.
Percy was out like fucking.
Oh my god, you still wearing the fucking shoes?
Cleaning the horse stable, and he'd come in, take a shoe off, and just pour a drink into it, and just fucking swing. And this thing was a runner, so it was like
it had a hole in the side of it.
Had a hole in it. Oh,
the beer's going out the side.
Oh, it was fucking disgusting.
No, it was like you know, like the Caramore running shoes that are like
Percy, please no, please no,
all the way around except for
breathable.
The sole. So it was leaking all the way around except for the sole, so I had to try and drink it fast.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, it's not.
That is nasty. That is nasty.
It was, man.
It was a good time.
What times, dude? What?
10 out of 10 would not do it again.
Memories.
Yeah, I've retired the dress shoes that I've done mine out of, so I could do one again, and I would just be out of that.
Yeah, I pretty much retired mine as well.
Get it.
So
I would buy a brand new pair of shoes.
They're actually right here.
I gotta buy a little one just.
That's a glass. It looks like a shoe, but it's actually a drinking apparatus.
I feel like I need to watch a Beer Fest again to get the proper technique. Remember I'm drinking from Das Boot at the end, and you got to do the spin to stop the air bubble.
Yeah, man, there was, dude,
the forbidden tactic.
Man, those are days.
I went through a spate of doing shoeies like on my stream and that as well for a while.
Shoeies are good, like it's a good crack.
That whole month we were just like all of us were just ripping shoeies. Like,
lads, if you haven't done a shoey,
we're like just shoeing. Like, why are we doing?
I was like spitting in them and
yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. No, that's it. I can't dare.
Guys, if you haven't done a shoey, do yourself a favor. Grab yourself a nice dress shoe. Something that's sealed. Pour a drink into it and just fucking swig that shit off. It's a good time.
Yeah, Beardy has to brace himself. The man despises loads spit.
The old brogue. It's like Rich. Rich is the same, isn't it?
Well, Rich hates that gif for the kids spitting.
Oh yeah.
And I made it as an emote, but like I never made it as like an active emote. But I sent him a photo and was like, if you ever like disobey me or anything like that, this is getting uploaded.
Do you like the FloppaL emote? I kind of like
it's good. I like it.
It's pretty cute.
Oh,
he's hugging the shit out of Heart.
I can't see FloppaL.
That's a shame. But yeah, for anyone who came in that's new to the stream, Mimi, thanks so much for the raid as well. I believe actually, for anyone that's in here that doesn't know, I believe Mimi was part of the Irish Cancer Society fundraiser as well. Good times.
Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Cheers,
Let's launch it to you.
Drop the follow there, Mimi. I look forward to catching the stream. Cheers.
Man, DBD. So we met. Yeah, there's some fantastic people in there. I look forward to doing it pretty much every year. It's a good time. It's a good time every time, you know?
I like your banana.
Jesus, Percy, watch the stream first, like, Jesus Christ. Before you start dropping those compliments. Oh me, oh my.
Oh my, yes.
DM's open, let's go.
Is that George Takei or Takai or whatever it is that does that in that GIF, is it? Yeah,
oh
or that
my.
Video.
There's a pretty nice banana. Oh my.
The porky.
Look, there is an oh my. Oh my.
I know you have the oh my.
Yeah, Porky's making some good edits. Oh, for anyone who is interested, guys, we do have a very active Discord community called the Peach Gang. All of us here are Peach Gang members, but we also have 3 other people now who are on the Peach Gang team.
We have
stream team.
The Average Kim, Nubika, and Mr. Kyle Kleb.
Mr. Kyle Kleb. Yeah, if anyone wants to join a really pretty chill community, we have movie night every every other week on the server as well. We watch multitude of movies, and there's a lot of shit posting in there
What's
as
it
well.
called? Peach Gang, because Dax is a fat ass. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much, Gan. That's how it started.
Is there not? No, come on.
It's below. It should be below the stream, Percy. There's like the members are there. Brought the cake.
No, it is.
It's a curse.
People
Squat
don't
for
scroll down.
11 years, and it's a bad time. Yeah, I thought I had a command for it. Collie, you can just say that to me instead of typing it. Boo!
Okay.
What the? Just go boo!
Boo
What
this
the-
man.
Boo that
Boo,
man. I was saying boo earns.
I wonder, like, now that I'm on a cut and I'm losing some weight, I wonder will I lose my ass?
No.
That's impossible.
Thanks, Mimi. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I will we'll take care of them.
Take care, Mimi.
Real well. Thank you. Take it easy.
Good luck.
Two
Superb.
things in this world are eternal. Dax's ass and Doom. Okay, they're the two things.
Oh, lovely. Eternal.
So it was written in the scriptures. So it was
Weight
forever
is
known.
temporary, but that arse for life. The peaches should stay. That peach is actually designed off of my arse. Swear down.
It is.
Proper. Yeah, definitely. Tiny little crack.
We've seen it in its glory.
Oh man, I'll never forget. I'll never forget how much you laughed, Collie, when I sent that to you. You were in fucking tears laughing like.
Beardy, you're mute, by the way.
How did that happen? How did I mute myself?
I don't know, being upset about me going in your ear.
Oh yeah, probably could have been. Yeah. Yeah, that ass is an absolute dump truck of a thing.
Oh, glory! Oh,
It's a
if
curse,
you've seen
lads.
those angles.
It's a curse.
If you've seen those angles, holy.
It's a curse.
It
Yeah,
is
the reason why
honestly. It's
there's a
fucking. It's a
reason
bad
why-
time having a
there's a
big arse.
reason-
Like.
There's a reason why there's that horse mask behind him. The rest of the body looks the part, just except for the face.
White long face, yeah. Even my cock, Beardy.
Well,
I don't know. That's a lie, lads. I won't lie to you. So, Percy's like, show me. I'll be able to compare.
I'll be coming
Yeah.
with an inspection book tomorrow. Be primed and ready.
Oh man!
Look at the length. Look at the girth. Look at the
Perfect.
dick to ball ratio.
Everything
Holy
just
shit.
gets thrown over my shoulder.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
Okay?
There's only one horsecock expert in here.
This is true.
Forget it.
That is very true.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
Your local horsecock expert,
Yep, if you guys
Percy.
need to know.
Measure
we
over
got
or
a question.
under?
Do you measure over or under, Percy?
I'd say over.
Wait, over or under? Huh?
Yeah, do you measure over or under?
Probably over.
You think over?
Beardy?
From the side, is side an option?
No. Yeah, sure. We'll give you that
do the
option.
side.
I think I'll do side, but over, I guess.
Like you could do under, but yeah.
Ball ratio.
Dick
I
ball
thought-
ratio. What a name.
Dick the ball is a fucking hilarious name. Dick the ball ratio.
Cock of a
Dick the
feather.
ball.
Yeah, it's a good lower fact for Percy.
Dick the ball is your next worst name. That is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Measuring
what?
under is just a lie. Well, your balls get in the way. You know what I mean?
So then, do you add on the coin purse?
The coin purse. What a fucking word. Holy shit.
That was Kim that told us that one, was it not?
Yeah,
Mhm.
coin purse, satchel.
Yeah.
Satchel.
I'll never
Just
forget.
I'm still curious. What is that? Is like, is this? This would be like. I figured this would be like a coin purse. No, like
Do you
Yeah,
guys
it's
know
bigger.
Blind Boy?
satchel's got to be like. Yes, horse outside. You
Yeah.
don't know him.
Blind Boy
Okay,
had
but-
such a good podcast recently about Yorkshire puddings. And he said Yorkshire puddings kind of have a testicular look on them. And he said it's the bollock to the meat and potatoes. It's such a good podcast. It's like an hour and a half of him talking about Yorkshire puddings. And he said in Ireland, if you went to somebody's house, right, for a Sunday dinner and they'd take a Yorkshire pudding out and put it on your plate, that's controversial. Which it is. It's like everyone does like a Yorkshire pudding, but it's kind of a shame to admit it over here because it's very much like
That's how you know they're English.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you go to a family home and they give you Yorkshire pudding, you're like, wait, do they have an English heritage or?
Unionist. Oh god.
Yeah.
You drank the soup, you bollocks.
And the reason was he went to the
he
went to the supermarket and they were out with Yorkshire puddings. But he said this was like the second week in a row that they were out, and he wanted to ask somebody, do you know what's the situation with the Yorkshire puddings? But he was like, that's just too awkward. That's like asking somebody, hey, why are you out with condoms? You know, like, where's all the Johnnies at? You know, he's like, yeah, just a weird one.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half podcast, or like, I think it's an hour and 10 minutes of him talking about York. It's fantastic. It's fucking legendary stuff.
We have a severe drought of Yorkshire puddings.
There is apparently bird's eye, and because of Brexit, you can't get bird's eye stuff into Ireland too easily. And you know, Aunt Bessie, those Yorkshire puddings, she was not actually a person. Aunt Bessie is just a fucking marketing,
not the other stuff.
marketing shy. Fun fact: there's an IRA in Portugal, but they rescue dogs instead of the other thing. Instead of like putting bombs in cars, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade.
Whoa!
That went 0 to
100. Bro.
We're allowed to ease into some things.
That was just jumping full. You just jumped off the cliff face first. I don't even know if there was water under there.
Apparently, Captain Birdseye was made up as well.
He wasn't. Captain Birdseye wasn't real.
No. Apparently, there is a guy that
dude
founded
on
Birdseye, and
the
his surname was Birdseye, but Captain Birdseye is a made up marketing.
Wait, the guy's
thing.
name was Birdseye?
Birdseye, yeah, it's a weird name, isn't it? I know about you, but that always turned me off when I was a child. That like fish thing was called Birdseye, because all I could think about was birds' eyes. I was like, I want to eat everything on a bird except for their eyes, and maybe not their testicles. Probably the testicles.
Did that not make you weird a little bit?
What?
Oxtail soup. I remember one of the girls in school wanted
Beaks and
oxtail
arseholes.
soup because it was.
I never
Man,
had.
oxtail soup is fucking good.
It's made from actual oxtail, and we're like,
Yeah.
yes,
What is oxtail soup made from?
Oxtail.
it was actually made from oxtail.
What?
Tail
It's
of
the
an ox.
marrow. It's the marrow, the bone.
really?
and, like,
Shit, I didn't
everything.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's why
always
you
used
have
to think
all
it was.
those little meaty chunks in there.
Like
I
buffalo
always
wings.
thought it was like a beef soup or something like that.
Yeah,
when
that's
was
what I
young.
thought as well.
I guess technically oxtail is beef, is it not? Isn't it?
Have you guys ever tried bone marrow?
No.
No.
I remember when we were in France, this is when I was younger, Dad saw something on the menu and he didn't know what it was. And he ordered it anyway, and it came out and it was bones, and it came with a small little spoon, and it just had bone marrow. And I remember Dad took one spoonful, and I remember he turned green. He was like,
imagine the texture is fucking terrible. That's why I can't do oysters, because every time I look at them, it just looks like someone spit into a fucking shell. And they're just like, here, and like my God, Tina loves them. Oh my God, just Daxter.
I've never had an oyster. I've had it.
Beans loves them.
I've had many mussels.
The hawk of the ocean.
Yeah, do you want this loogie in a shell? Here you go. Just throw some fucking hot sauce on it. No, I'm good.
That's what oysters are. It's just a fisherman on a boat just spitting in a shell.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they open them up. They take the pearl out. Yeah, they take the pearl out with the meat, and they just spit back into it. And they're like, here you go. It's a guy with like a really bad sinus infection, just spitting into a shell and fucking selling them. That's why they don't cook them.
Damn.
Where's the pearl? Where's the pearl? He's just like,
he's like, oh, right here.
What is that? Oh, you know, gallbladder.
Yeah, fucking disgusting.
Just a calcified rock. Just
I know, Gan, we're well in control today. Don't worry. Thank you, Gan. Sleep well, man.
What is it? My dude.
good night.
I've fallen asleep on the bathroom floor one time, and all of a sudden we're gonna bring it up.
That's one of Gabby's. Like I was talking to Gabby about my dad and stuff. That's one of her favorite memories of with my dad was not long after me and Gabby got together. I went to my mate's 21st and got absolutely blazing. And it's her and my dad laughing at me passed out on the toilet floor in my suit and stuff, like being sick. And then I just fallen asleep like on the toilet floor, and they just spent time laughing and taking photos.
Like
Yeah,
true
shit
friends. True friends.
It's just, yeah,
Was
that's,
that
I think
the
that was their
party
first. That was their first bonding experience. That wasn't a party bus. No, it's not the party bus. That was a couple of months later.
Did not learn from the first time. Got it.
Ooh. Guys, question actually. You know the way now we needed to update our names on Discord? What did you go with? Did you just go collective unit, the usual
I think so. Yeah.
person?
I just
Just
hit
kept it the same.
Yeah, we're all good then. Thankfully, we don't have. Imagine your name on Discord was just like John. Like, you need to change this. And you're like, shit, what am I gonna do?
What's the thing? What's the thing with the letters being shortened if you're in streamer mode or something?
Yeah, if you're in streamer mode, so that's if you share Discord
First letter.
while you're streaming, you can't. It doesn't dox people basically.
Okay.
Because now that it shows their full username, people can just like, if they see a username, you can just add them. And that's it.
Right,
Whereas
it
before
does
it
have
used
the
to have the
number,
numbers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I went
that
with
how it
RG
works?
Daxter 1. Nice, Connie. Well done, my man.
That confused the nuts off me. Like the last couple of streams, and
The balls fell off you, like.
just like, why? Yeah, it's like
One
why?
Archie Daxter one.
Why does nobody have names? And I did not see the glaring bar on top. Streamer mode enabled.
Streamer mode activated.
And then you turn it off, and you're like, oh, it's good
Power
now.
through.
I know who everyone is.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish streamer mode didn't enable. Because I remember once it was on lunchtime in work, and I just wanted to mess with something in OBS, so I opened up OBS, and like 5 minutes later, Budgie messaged me. He was like, "You're not fucking streaming, are you? Like during the day?" And I was like, nah, I just have OBS open, you fool. Budgie.
Surely you would just pull up streaming rather than message it.
Yeah, surely he'd just open up streaming, then message me, stop streaming.
Oh, unless he meant you were on a burner.
A burner account. The bird.
The bird.
Good old
the word.
bird.
Percy, what's your plan with streams after you finish God of War? What's your next go-to?
God of War. Well, I want to beat the last 2 bosses in Ragnarok. Go back and finish off that. Get the platinum. Finish off Resident Evil 4. Then I can get back to speedrunning RE2 and Yakuza.
Oh, back to the Yakuza,
Oh baby, are we back doing
I think it's time to bring back.
are we doing impersonations too? Are we doing the voice acting?
You can't play Yakuza. And
Oh
not
man,
have
I
voice
love that
acting.
shit so much. It was so funny.
You can't do it. And not
Is
voice
that
acting.
even a question?
It was a good time every time.
Ugh, fucking Yakuza. Percy's
Good.
Yakuza.
Gonna bring out a whole new voice range this time.
When are we gonna play fucking Among Us again?
Overcooked. Oh.
Among
Yeah.
It's like
Among
Left
Us.
4 Dead.
Among Us has changed a lot lately, or
Has it?
like since we played it, right? It has like
I
VoIP
don't
and
know,
everything
man.
now,
Oh, that's stupid.
so you can hear people screaming as they're being chased.
I think
Some of the
VR
videos of the guy in the VR.
Oh,
like,
the
chasing
VR
kids
killing
around,
kids,
so
yeah,
funny.
it's so
Dude,
funny.
did you see the ones where the
And
dude,
then
the kid's
as
dad
soon,
got on?
Collie,
Like,
as soon
"What
as
are
they
you
push the
doing?"
button, the kid is just
Oh.
like, you see the
Yeah,
kid's
and
character just
He's
like,
in his
"It is
face,
him." And then he's the one that gets ejected from the fucking the ship,
He's
the kid.
screaming, I'll just kick
Oh,
him.
yeah, it's a good time.
Fucking what a time to be alive.
VR would probably be hilarious doing that.
Fucking Among Us.
You guys think VR is gonna like properly take off eventually, or do you think it'll always be kind of like a
In
thing?
one day.
I think it'll always be niche.
You think always? Like, there's not a chance that you think it would eventually, like, kind of fucking.
I think they need to drop an absolute whopper of a game. Like
I think
that's
I think like the casual gamer isn't gonna bother with like a headset and stuff. They just want to sit in front of their TV and like
chill out.
play video games. So it depends on what you mean by take off. Like become more prevalent, sure, but it's I don't think it'll ever outnumber the people that play normally.
I
Like
could see
sitting in
that.
front of a monitor or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I could see that.
And I think you're like same before, Cody. Like it's going to wait. It's not going to happen until they get more investment and they know that like the
Yeah, even me personally,
product will
like
come
with the
through.
Wii, like there were some times with the Wii, you just want to sit down and play a game. You don't have to fucking
Move the
flail
sticks
about and shit. So
Yeah.
like people, like imagine right now, Dax, that like VR is the thing for gaming and that's what you need. It's fucking boiling. Are you gonna be arsed about sitting for hours upon
Yeah,
hours?
people aren't going to be gaming anymore.
You know what I mean? Like,
With your face just sweating,
yeah.
mask filled
Yeah,
up with sweat water.
like, I guess like we're like all into games and stuff, and yeah, like if it became more affordable and more common, I'm sure all four of us and people in chat like would go for it. But we're the minority when it comes to gaming, really. Probably.
Lads, I wonder, are we ever going to get to an age where we're like, you know what, I'm going to stop playing games?
I hope not.
I don't
Yeah.
think I ever will. I really don't think
I
I
hope
ever
not
will hit
either.
a point where I'm going to be
It's
like,
the- it's
I like
the release.
escaping reality.
yeah. There may be a time where like I don't have like internet access type of thing, especially because like when I retire, what I plan on doing. But
Going off the grid.
kinda, I'm just gonna be moving around a lot, so it's like, you know what I mean. It's just not going to be an accessible thing all the time. So like just online gaming, I should say, won't probably be a thing.
Burton,
So-
wait until like Starlink or the next interpretation of it gets going, and you will never
True,
be
yeah.
without internet anywhere in the world.
Radio will still be waiting for.
Man,
Skull
did you
and
see that
Bones.
shit with Wi-Fi
Wow,
recently?
no,
This
no.
shit's crazy. Hold on,
No,
let me
sorry.
explain this to you. So,
Oh, they want the Wi-Fi blackouts?
no, there was a crowd showing
Oh.
like new Wi-Fi router, what they were able to figure out with Wi-Fi. So basically, they
Sure.
were, you know, Wi-Fi is just radio signals, whatever,
Yes.
going around the room.
Oh, is this like taking like the plan of a room and being
Yeah,
able to
exactly.
see like
So,
where people are standing and everything?
They
That's
figured
fucked.
out a way to basically these Wi-Fi routers, or not routers, Wi-Fi access points, are able to basically, when they send out a Wi-Fi signal, it bounces, it comes back. So you know, like sonar, you send it out, it detects how far it was to hit something, it comes back, it puts a dot. It's able to do that, but like with thousands of like Wi-Fi waves, and there's people. They actually recreated, like there was a room with somebody in it, and they used a Wi-Fi point for like a few seconds, and then they recreated what the Wi-Fi had picked up, and it was the dude in the exact same spot, like not extreme detail, but like you could see like his nose, his ears, like his clothing, what he was wearing, like just as like one blue outline. But yeah, if you have Wi-Fi in your home in the future, that can be used as like a security camera, basically, without actually having a camera. It can be used to detect like physical motion, which is fucking crazy.
If it's being displayed, that means it's probably somewhere already being used.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
it's
In your
it's
house,
like,
maybe.
Probably. I got a fucking big ass tower.
True that.
Someone is already Batman at the end of the Dark Knight, and they have the room full of all the screens that's just doing the bat vision everywhere to try find the Joker.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
already a thing.
Shit's mental.
Did you talk about the Bill Gates Elon Musk cage fight?
Oh,
We
we
talked
did,
about a
yeah.
lot of stuff.
We
Percy.
said, no, we're
We
not
talked about
Bill
a lot of
Gates. Fucking Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. We
Oh,
said
yeah,
Zuckerberg is
Zuckerberg.
going to win, hands down.
You imagine Gates trying to fucking fight someone? My God.
Yeah.
I don't even think that dude could beat.
Zuckerberg's going to
Oh,
win if that
I don't
becomes a
think that
thing.
dude could beat Stephen fucking Hawking, for Christ's sake.
Pretty Stephen Hawking's dead.
I know.
Fuck.
One punch of that chair.
God damn, man. Hey guys, we're closing in on the hour. So this is usually when we finish up. Collie, do you want to give an explanation of where we're going today?
Yeah, we're gonna head over to a friend of ours called Condyfly. He's a Scottish variety streamer. Does play a lot of Apex. He's actually playing in an Apex Duos tournament this evening. So I thought it'd just be cool to send a raid his way. Hopefully some of you that haven't met him before can meet him. And yeah, he's an all-round lovely guy. His alerts, I did check with his check this with him earlier, are muted because he's playing in like a competitive tournament. So might take a little minute or two until he maybe notices us or that, and he might not be able to chat immediately. But normally he's very, very chatty. He's very, very friendly and good fun and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves over there.
You got 5 seconds to take a
Message.
load of me.
Shut the fuck up.
Condi is good skin.
There you go. Hi, boys.
Yeah, he's
get this
he's
raid
a
on
great
here.
player as well.
Alright. Thank you very much, guys, for hanging out for episode 131. We'll be back. Hopefully, we should all be back next week. I don't think any of us are missing.
No, I should be. I don't know if I'll be able to drink because the antibiotics or whatever, but like I'll
You
be
need
here anyway.
antibiotics.
Yeah, we'll be back anyway. We'll be back to
Golly.
talk some piss. We'll let you know.
Don't let that modern doctors tell you to do anything.
And if anyone wants to join a great
besides-
community, as I said earlier, please hop on the Discord. It's a good time. And yeah, thank you guys. Hop on the T&G exit video while we listen to some music. But yeah, go in and enjoy yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon. What's the plan for streaming this weekend? Collie, you're streaming?
Yeah, Ragnarok from lunchtime tomorrow.
Percy?
Yes.
Beardy? Percy, yes.
Take care, everyone.
All right, take care, guys. Thank you.